The battle for the number 1 seed was in Duluth last week between the Harbor Monsters and the Lunkers. 10 minutes in, Jamal Couch puts Duluth on the board on a jet sweep. Brandon Mackey answers right back, MVP frontrunner doing MVP things. Duluth officially had 5 sacks. This one good for 2 points. Shai Hill gets to the quarterback for the safety. Second quarter, Javonte Johnson pitches it out to KJ Felder, and he's gone. No one was catching him. Duluth up 17-6. Jamal Couch had 4 total touchdowns. This was his second. Duluth up 30-6 at halftime. The Harbor Monsters just pouring it on. Tyler Kolka's pass intercepted by Dante Mason. He takes it back all the way. Only bright spot for Ozarks was Brandon Mackey. 6 potential tacklers had a chance to bring him down on play. None of them did. Mind you, there's 7 people on the field. He's going to talk a little bit afterwards saying, I'm like that. Very next drive, Johnson gets dragged down by his hair when he's trying to escape the sack. It doesn't matter. He dumps it out to Felder, again, who takes it the rest of the distance, puts Duluth up 42-12. How about another Mackey highlight, though? Escapes from the goal line to go all the way for the touchdown. He finished with 130 total yards and 3 touchdowns. Well, Felder finished with 3 touchdowns of his own for the Harbor Monsters, matching his season total entering the game. Bad plays compounded to get worse late. Bad snap leads to a defensive touchdown. Shai Hill ends up with the ball. Harbor Monsters win 72-38 and win the regular season crown. Hot Springs in Iowa in action. Home field advantage on the line. Tied 6 apiece with 2 minutes left in the first half. Jordan Ambrose finds DeWandre Crockett playing Ironman to get him the lead. 13 seconds left in the half. Ambrose to Terrell Brown puts it right where only Brown can get it. Wise Guys lead 19-6 at halftime. Check this out. Carlos Rogers rolls to his left and then flipping over the wall. That's a touchdown catch, Justin Brown. Unbelievable to hang on to it. And then another Hot Springs touchdown puts the Wise Guys back in the driver's seat. Fourth quarter, Rogers in the back of his end zone. He delivers a ball to Vontae Henderson, escapes the grasp of Crockett, and then he's gone to the end zone. 9:20 in the fourth. Wise Guys up by 4. Jordan Ambrose rolls out. He's looking. He can't find anything. Reverses field. He loses the ball while he's getting sacked. The Woo fall on it in the end zone for a defensive touchdown. This flipped the momentum a bit. 59 seconds left in the ball game. Rogers to Brown again in the end zone. That puts Iowa up by 8. That's a penalty after the play for throwing the ball at him. 33 seconds left. Wise Guys still driving. Jordan Ambrose steps up and takes it himself, and then he gets leveled after the play. They're down by 2, so they go for the 2 from the 5-yard line because of penalty flags. They're not going to get it. Iowa's up 42-40 with 20 seconds left. Hot Springs for the onside. Ambrose, the full length of the field, and Roderick Chapman comes down with it at the 1. They try 3 times and can't punch it in. 4th and goal with 6 seconds left. They score, they get home field advantage. They don't, they miss the playoffs. Chapman, the end around, not there. The pass is Troy Evans. Touchdown, and the Wise Guys win. Bones Bagante pulls out one of the greatest arena plays you've ever seen. The fans storm the field as the home team wins 46-42.
Welcome to the Arena League. This is football reimagined. Not your great-grandpa's slow-motion Sundays. This is 7-on-7. It's fast. It's loud. Every play is pressure. Every yard is earned. 2025 brought the upgrade. 20-second play clock. No punts. No breaks. Live walls. And yeah, they hit. QBs now have a run lane. Step out. That's a flag. Everyone's eligible except the center. Touchdowns are 6. Then choose 1 from the 5 or 2 from the 10. Kickoffs are different here. We throw it off, and it's gotta fly 40 yards. And if it hits the stands, take that puppy home. No other league does it like this. New rules, new era. We're growing fast and hitting harder. This is the Arena League, the most entertaining league in sports. And your moment starts now.
In the quiet moments before dawn, champions are made. Every fan, every athlete, every moment counts. It's not just a game, it's a passion that unites us, drives us, and makes us strive for greatness. Greatness is wherever fans connect and call home. We believe in the power of the community. We believe in turning passion into action. We bring fans closer and transform loyalty into unforgettable experiences. Join us. Make every moment matter. Fan Club. Get your fans in the game.
My mind is set, my grind is set, my heart on ice cold. I'm only here to even a score. Whoa. My mind is set, my grind is set, my heart on ice cold. We're down right now, but did it before. Whoa. See from here we going up. Made the call, I shown up. Now the game is on up. Say my name is blown up. We up, 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 we up. See from here we go.
Today's a statement game. It's all I care about is that we go out there and we're fully locked in, dominating and cheering on each other.
I see who you are my enemy, my enemy, you are my enemy. I see who you are my enemy, my enemy, you are my enemy.
Elka intercepted! Dante Mason!
And Johnny on the spot as Dante Mason is his third takeaway of the game.
To the 10, to the 5, touchdown Felder! Does it again!
I'm not afraid of the death in the stare. I'll never be like you.
And wide open in the corner, Quintavious Workman. Touchdown! Kevin Felder! Intercepted by Mason. Mason with the pick. Throws caught into the end zone. Marcus Sessom. Buka is sacked. Lovell Spruce. Tackled. Shy Hill. Williams. Yes, he makes the catch. Udoka intercepted. Dante Mason.
And Johnny on the spot is Dante Mason with his third takeaway of the
To
game.
the 10, to the 5. Touchdown, Felder. Does it again.
I'm not afraid of the death in the stare. I'll never be like you.
And wide open in the corner. Quintavious Workman. Touchdown! Kevin Felder. Intercepted by Mason. Mason with the pick. Throws. Caught into the end zone. Marcus Sessom. Udoka is sacked. Lovell Speruz. Tackled. Shy Hill. Williams. Yes, he makes the catch. And all those highlights from 1 week ago tonight, with the Harbor Monsters putting 72 points on the Lunkers in a 72-38 victory, as the Harbor Monsters being introduced down here on J&B Manufactured Homes Field. 4 teams left. There'll be only 2 left after this evening. The other game is in Hot Springs, Arkansas. The Wise Guys against the Iowa Woo. They had a wild finish last week where it looked like the Woo was going to come away with the win. And within the final minute, it all went the other way.
Yeah, I mean, the Hot Springs, they trailed. They did they scored, and then they did the 4th down conversion. A Hail Mary tip pass got it down to the 1 yard line, and at the buzzer, they handed it off, and then it was a little bit of a jet sweep running back pass to give them the final win as the time expired down in Hot Springs.
And very impressive, because the Wise Guys, one of the 2 new teams that entered the league this year, expanding the league from 4 to 6 teams. The Harbor Monsters, the defending league champions, looking to advance to Arena Mania 2. And if the Harbor Monsters win, it will be here at the deck a week from tonight. But we've got 4 15-minute quarters to go, and who knows, maybe even a little bit more after that, as this one promises to be an absolute, well, my old coach used to call them slobber knockers.
Slobber knockers.
Knock the slobber out of them, and it'll be both ways tonight.
No doubt about it. It was a very physical matchup last week. The officials let them play, and I think it's going to be the same thing here with playoff football. Let the players decide. If a penalty needs to be called, it will be, but I thought it was a great job by the officials, and they expect the same thing this week as well.
Yeah, they let them play last week. After the Harbor Monsters, I believe, were whistled for 22 penalties in their loss at Springfield, Missouri, earlier in the season. But that was a different story for a different day. That score, by the way, was 62-45. Just the 3rd time somebody has scored 60 or more points in the Harbor Monsters' history against them. The most was over 70 points by Kansas City early in the debut season last year. And now the teams lined up facing Old Glory down at the south end of the arena. And here's our national anthem. This crowd is ready here at the deck. They know what it means here this evening. They know that one way or the other, a win tonight and next week ends the season no matter what, because it'll be the championship game. And I guarantee you we'll see that coin toss here in just a bit. By the way, our referee crew, referee Tyler Downs, headline judge Brett Huffendick, the line judge Donald Bratton, back judge is Kevin Hillman, and the sky judge up along press row is Luke Carness. So the captains from both teams will head to midfield. Javante Johnson, Kevin Felder, Dan Williams, and Sosa Maxwell. Now for the Lunkers, Tyler Kolka, along with Craig Travis III, Matt Rush, Rock Carter, the four captains for the Lunkers as they are motioned to midfield, the 25-yard line. And they shake hands, give each other a little brotherly hug as they get ready. Now, if the Harbor Monsters win the toss, I already have my red pen because the defense is going to play first.
Yeah, we've seen it every single time the Harbor Monsters have won the toss. They have deferred, and they've had a lot of success with that. You said if you can score towards the end of the first half, then set your defense up or their offense up to start off the second half, kind of double dip. If you can get back-to-back scores, it could be a big momentum flipper later on in the game. And
even if the Lunkers win, they're probably going to take the ball, so the Harbor Monsters will be on defense. So pretty confident as referee Tyler Downs. And we'll have...
Right. Renee is going to be our coin tosser this evening. Ozarks, you are the visitor. What do you call it? Tails. Ozarks calls tails. Renee, go ahead and toss it and let it hit the ground. It is tails. You've won the toss.
Yep.
You would like to defer. Ozarks have won the
They
toss.
want to
and would
defer.
like you to defer. Duluth, you want to receive. Which way you want to throw? You're going to throw this way? All right, let's come over here.
So the Monsters will actually start on offense.
Duluth Harbor Monsters will receive in this end zone. All right, let's
They
play
will defend the goal down
zone.
to our right. Of course, the opposite for the Lunkers from Springfield, Missouri, the Ozarks Lunkers. 15 minutes on the clock. And this one, I've been a little anxious all day waiting for this one, all day long.
I mean, you got it. Just something different in the air once it's playoff time for football season. And this is a big game here. I mean, the Harbor Monsters, if you go back to last year, now into this year, they are undefeated in the playoffs as they went on to win the inaugural championship. They're trying to do the same thing, remain undefeated, and become 1-0 this week and start off this postseason with a win.
So the throw-off coming up from the Lunkers, who are wearing all red helmets, red jerseys, red pants, white numerals, names in white letters on the backs, and the helmets, of course, very red as well. Harbor Monsters in their yellow helmets, the yellow jerseys and pants, and the royal blue numbers. Back deep to receive Sosa Maxwell, who has returned 27 throws, 340 yards, a touchdown, and he's averaged over 42 yards of returns per game this year. Butters with the throw, and he did exactly what they did at the end last week. He threw it out of bounds.
He placed it midfield.
Yeah, they're certainly scared of Sosa Maxwell's returning abilities. We saw it last week. We maybe thought it was a save time on the clock, but they're sticking with the same thing. They can't return it if it's in the stands. But the Harbor Monsters will take that, a short field, and start off at midfield right here at the 25-yard line. So certainly an interesting tactic here by the Lunkers.
And so somebody gets a souvenir early in this game from Benna Ford. They provide our footballs. Javante Johnson with the receiver in motion to the near side. Fumble on the handoff, recovered by the Lunkers. Recovered by Daniel Charles. Fumble on the return. Charles recovers. And so they'll get it in excellent field position at the Harbor Monster 23-yard line, first down and 10 in Harbor Monster territory. Tyler Kolka, quarterback. He's got Mackey to his right side, a wideout far side, wingback far side. Now in motion is Matt Rush to the near side. Kolka, quick pass, caught on the near boards and put into the boards, out of bounds at about the 22-yard line. And call it the 21, a gain of 2 on the reception by Rush. There's that quick pass, second down and 8 now from the 21-yard line. Throwing it out of bounds into the front row. The seats that the late Bob Euchre used to always want, but always wound up in the back of the arena. So incomplete pass, 3rd and 8.
Yeah, that looked like the intended target. Good catch right there by the fan, but big start here for the defense now for the Harbor Monsters.
Hey, maybe that fan's got a future. Snap back to Kolka. Quick pass near side. Rush makes the catch, and a penalty marker thrown late on the play.
They had Devontae Key. He was way ahead of the line of scrimmage before that ball was snapped.
Offside.
The official just had a tough time getting his flag out of the pocket
5-yard
right
penalty.
there.
3rd down.
Indeed, Devontae Key. Now it'll be 3rd down and 13 with the ball at their own 24-yard line. 2 wideouts, including slot near side. 1 wideout far side. Kolka by himself, awaiting the snap. Gets the snap, throws. Open on the catch is Rush, and he is put into the wood on the near side at the 19-yard line. It'll bring up a 4th down. They pick up 5, and it'll be about 4th down and about 7 to go.
Now we've yet to see Brandon Mackey with the football, but this 4th and pretty medium right here, you'd expect another passing down for the Lunkers.
Slot man in motion, far side for the Lunkers. Pass is caught down inside the 5, into the end zone, touchdown, Matt Rush. Rush coming across the field from far side to near side, and with time, Kolka was able to lead him beautifully. The catch inside the 5, and he takes it in along the near boards for the score.
Yeah, Lunkers are fortunate. It looked like Tom Butters maybe had a little bit of the jersey of Lavelle Spruce, but play on and a great route right there. And right on the money was Tyler Kolka to his receiver, Matt Rush.
So they'll go for a single point after I formation. Behind Kolka is Mackey. Throw, knocked down at the goal line. They were looking for Rush once again. Right on top of them was Trey Wortham. Wortham knocks it away. It's no good. And we're about 3 minutes into the opening quarter. 12:09 remaining in the first quarter. And the Harbor Monsters trail by the score of 6-0. Something that they did not do last week. Harbor Monsters had the early lead 7-0. But then the Lunkers did score, but did not have the point after. So the Harbor Monsters still had the lead early at 7-6. So a little problem on the mesh on that initial handoff. And so let's see what the Harbor Monsters do now. Again, Sosa Maxwell as Butters throws it out of bounds.
Throw-off violation. Throwing team. The ball be placed at midfield. First
Butters
down.
might be getting an invoice from the front office. Yeah. Amount of footballs thrown into the stands, X amount. Or Benaford, who provides the footballs. So that's now, I believe, 4 or 5 straight times last week and this week that Butters just threw it out of bounds.
Yeah.
So it's at midfield, 1st and 10. Coming in motion near side. They fake the handoff to Couch. Throwing wide open. Williams caught. Touchdown. Touchdown, Harbor Monsters. Touchdown. Dan the Threat Williams. A 25-yard reception.
Beautiful play call right away. You could see 3 to 4 Lunkers in the backfield thinking Jamal Couch is going to get that jet sweep. Dan Williams ran right by everybody, and Javonte Johnson put it right on the money.
Boy, that play-action fake really did draw in the secondary. And Williams able to make the catch. We are tied at 6 pending the single point after for the Harbor Monsters from the 5-yard line. In motion, Felder doubles back near side. Couch in straight ahead motion near side. Javonte throws, intercepted inside the end zone. Intercepted by Brock Carter. And he is taken down on a tackle by Marcus Sessoms, who doesn't mind playing both ways. So it's no good, and we are tied 6-6 with 10:57 to go in the first quarter. 2 plays, 1 from each team, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, the defenses haven't been making a whole lot of plays yet so far, but the offenses are putting on the show like we expected early on. Just kind of a broken play right there. It looked like they're trying to get a screen pass, and then Javonte tried forcing one in, but no harm, no foul on the return there.
By the way, interesting that the initial target on the passing game was Matt Rush. He's rushed the ball, no pun intended, 22 times, and he's had 22 receptions on the year for 282 yards and 9 touchdowns. Now 10, as he had the one with 12:09 to go. 6-6 tie. Trey Wortham, they throw off, and this one stays. Caught at the 5-yard line, heading to the far side of the field with the block, and hitting tackled is Devontae Key. Tackled there by Wortham at midfield. And so it'll be 1st and 10 for the Lunkers at the Harbor Monster 24-yard line. I guess Wortham should have just thrown it out of bounds.
Yeah.
Basically. All right, so now tie game 6-6 as we've played almost 5 minutes of this opening quarter. Basically power I backfield. Now in motion out of the backfield is Rush. Here comes Mackey. Mackey trying to sweep to the right side, and he is put down hard on the play by Trey Wortham.
Trey Wortham came flying off the edge right there for the Harbor Monsters. He met Mackey in the backfield in a very rare, a one-man solo tackle right there against Brandon Mackey.
Yeah, that's not often. A loss of a yard. 2nd down and 11 at the midfield mark as Kolka in pressure, throws it off short, completes to Mackey, breaks one tackle, is then tripped up at the 12 by Dante Mason, and he falls forward to about the 9-yard line. A pickup of 16, they only needed 11, and it's 1st and goal now from the 9-yard line.
There's those short dump passes once again that we talked about early on. Got to keep eyes on Mackey at all times.
Just his 20th reception on the year. Key in motion. Mackey dances right, goes left, and put it on the boards. First to get to him, Brandon Mallory, and then I believe that was Lavelle Spruce right behind. So it'll be 2nd down and goal from the 7-yard line. A pickup of 2. 2nd and goal from the 7. 8:59 to go, first quarter. We are tied 6-6. Now we have a stoppage of the clock.
Timeout, Duluth. Their first of the half.
All right, Duluth takes the first of their 3 timeouts in the first half. It's a short 30-second timeout. Stopping play with 8:59 remaining. So far, Kolka's getting protection.
Yeah, he had a little bit of trouble in the backfield right there in that last pass to Mackey, but But it's been good protection so far, and I think the biggest thing is him getting the football out quickly.
That's right, the Harbor Monster trading cards. Yep, they were out there. Everybody, you can get your Harbor Monster trading cards there. Great way, nice souvenir. So after the Harbor Monsters timeout, it'll be 2nd and goal for the Lunkers from the Harbor Monsters 7-yard line. So now they break the huddle. Key wide to the far side. Butters tight end on the right side. And then Mackey's going to look like stay in the backfield behind Kolka. Kolka rather close to the line of scrimmage for the snap. Now he backs up a couple of steps. Mackey really more of a wing back on the far side. In motion, near side is Rush. There is the pressure. The throw out of play, incomplete. Looking on the near side for Tom Butters. And covering on the play was Trey Wortham.
Yeah, just a good stand there right there by the Harbor Monsters defense. Pressure in the backfield, and they swallow it up. It looked like a screen pass. You mentioned the tight end Butters.
3rd and goal from the 7-yard line. 6-6 tie. 8.5 minutes remaining in the opening quarter here at the deck. Now in motion straight ahead, Ray J. Johnson Sanders. A fumble on the handoff. On the bounce, picked up by Kolka, and he is swarmed over. Marcus Sessoms, I believe. There on the tackle, I think.
Sessoms, and I believe Quintavious Workman is in the backfield as well for the Harbor Monsters.
They lose 5. It is 4th and goal from the 12-yard line. Over the football, Jake Swerple. In motion, Rush to the near side. Key also in motion. Pass to Rush at about the 8. And it's taken away from him. Taken away. All the way. Touchdown, apparently, for Trey Wortham. He took it away from Rush. And, yeah, he did not go down. It was ripped away at the 10-yard line.
Well, Matt Rush knew he had to get into the end zone right there on 4th and goal. Dante Mason stood him up, and a great play in the football by Trey Wortham. Just ripped it out of his hands, and it was green grass and 6 points ahead of him right there for Wortham.
Yeah. Technically not a fumble, just ripped it away. So the Harbor Monsters will go for 1 on the point after, now with a 12-6 lead. And guess what? Defensive score.
Yeah, we saw 2 last week, another one early on here this week.
Here is Javante. Throws high, out of play. Looking at the back of the end zone against the wall to Quintavious Workman. No good. But Harbor Monsters with the lead. 6:38 to go in the first quarter. There you go. And a souvenir for the youngsters from the playoff game this evening. So it's 12-6. Harbor Monsters with their first lead of the contest. And so far, it's been the Trey Wortham show.
Yeah, Wortham's made some great plays on the defensive end. And, of course, that touchdown right there. Just textbook defensive play by Wortham. He's already got a couple tackles to his name and found the end zone for that touchdown.
A 40-yard run after the yank away. Paging Dr. Yankenpool. There is the throw. Catch on the far side inside the 5. That's Key. Key along the boards. Penalty marker is down. That may be a block in the back by veteran Tom Butters.
Yeah, Butters standing on one knee, just kind of in disbelief. That was one that he just didn't even need to do there.
Illegal block in the back. Return team number 16. That penalty will be enforced half the distance to the goal.
Our head
First
referee,
down.
Tyler Downs, is all over that one from the start. He saw it, dropped the flag down, and it's going to negate the good return out to about the 20-yard line.
And it's from the spot of the foul, which was the 9-yard line. and it'll go back half the distance. And so they'll mark it down at the 4-yard line. Their own 4. 6:26 remaining opening quarter. 12-6 Duluth. Kolka about a yard deep in the end zone. Awaiting the snap from Swerple. Gets it. Looking to throw. Quick short pass caught at the 5 and getting upended out to the 10, 11-yard line. Ray J. Johnson-Sanders. He wanted a penalty for face mask, didn't get it. So a pickup of 8. And it'll be 2nd down and 2 from their own 12-yard line. Wide out far side. There'll be a wide out now in motion near side. Play action fake to Mackey. Pass behind Key off of his hands. Nearly there for the deflection was Dante Mason. By the way, Dante Mason coming into the game tonight, 2nd most tackles in the league, 53.5, with 2 interceptions, 2 sacks, 38.5 solo tackles, 15 assists.
Yeah,
3rd down and 2, sorry.
No, 9.5 total tackles last week for Mason as well.
Yep. Pass over the middle. Caught for a 1st down by Rush out to about the 18-yard line. A pickup 6 and a 1st and 10 now for the Lunkers. Under 5 minutes remaining opening quarter. A fresh set of downs for Ozarks. So 1st and 10 from their own 18. Mackey to the right of Kolka. They send Rush in motion near side. Pass complete to Butters, the tight end. He advances it out. Did he cough it up? He did, but a fortunate bounce of the football for the Lunkers. Devontae Key actually picked up a couple of yards on the fumble recovery.
That time it was Sosa Maxwell springing that football loose. So it's early on, you can tell that the Harbor Monsters are keying on the ball carriers of the Lunkers. That's already 2 forced fumbles. Luckily, Devontae Key is right on the room for that.
It's 2nd and 1 from the Harbor Monsters' 23-yard line. Pickup of 8. Handoff. Looking for the room near side. He had blocking with Butters, but coming up to double team him on the tackle was Chai Hill and Sosa Maxwell. He did not get yardage, positive yardage. It is 3rd and 1 from the Harbor Monsters 23. Wow, stopping Mackey for no gain.
That's a very rare occurrence right here. We've seen him go for a -1 and now a no gainer on that previous play.
That might be a flash for Associated Press. They have 3 in the backfield, a wishbone backfield, fumble on the snap. Kolka falls on it, is tackled immediately on the play by Mallory back at the 19-yard line. Oh, they had the old wishbone backfield.
Yeah, the Harbor Monster just sent more guys that they could block. A huge loss of 8 yards there on 3rd down and 1. Kolka was fortunate to end up on that football. And now a big 4th down and keeping the offense on the field.
4th and 9 from the 19-yard line. Kolka swing pass to Mackey. Mackey got by. No, he did not get by. Maxwell put him into the wood at the 25-yard line, and the ball goes over on.
Yeah, that's the one snippet here in the Arena League. That once they get pushed into the boards, that is where he is down, and a good stop there because a very elusive Brandon Mackey could have gone for 6 there if that was not the case.
So 1st and 10 at the 25 for Duluth. Devontae Johnson gets the snap. Pass complete to Couch near side. Spins away from the tackle of Bird, who hangs on and brings down Couch at the 19-yard line. A pickup of 6. So it'll be 2nd and 4 in positive territory at the 19-yard line of the Lunkers. Monsters leading with under 2 minutes to go in the opening quarter, 12-6. Wide out far side, Williams, wide out near side. He will go in straight ahead motion. Javante may be changing the play at the line. Snap back to Javante, run straight ahead, and he gets past the line of scrimmage and has a first down. First down at the 13-yard line. A pickup of 6. That's just what they needed as he gets a first down. 1st and 10 from the 13-yard line. A Big Apple Bagel first down for the Monsters. Hand off on the snap. Straight ahead up the middle. Darius Morrison back on the roster this week. And Demo, somebody threw a late punch. 1 flag down, 2 flags are down. That was at the end of the play. And Demo appeared to take exception to something there, no doubt about it.
Yeah, well, there's a mass of bodies happening right there, and flags are flying. You saw late that one of the Lunkers delivered a blow to one of the Harbor Monsters, but now it's going to be up to the officials to discuss what's going on here.
Demo has rushed for 167 yards and also made 19 tackles. Two-way player, very versatile, Darius Morris and Demo. I'm wondering if we might not have offsetting penalties here, but I don't know. That's a guess.
That might be the case. They got to spot this football, though, because it was after the play.
Yes, it was. All right, let's see what. And so Tyler checking in there with
unsportsmanlike conduct foul. Offense, number 10, his first of the game. 15-yard penalty, 2nd down.
All right, so believe the play went to about the 6 or 7 yard line for a gain of about 6, but Demo whistled for unsportsmanlike conduct. So it'll be first down, and they move the football back to the 21-yard line of the Lunkers. Now the snap back to Javante, lobs one in the end zone, and it's a leaping interception by Ja'Kalen Jackson. That ball a little underthrown, looking into the corner for Couch.
Yeah, pressure coming by Gabe Smith there, and a great catch, an interception by Ja'Kalen Jackson. He had one last week, and this one a big one into the end zone. So Harbor Monsters are trying to double up their lead.
It'll be put at the 5-yard line on the touchback with the interception in the end zone. 1st and 10 Lunkers at their own 5-yard line. 50 seconds to go in the opening quarter with the Harbor Monsters leading the Lunkers 12-6. So 2 turnovers for the Harbor Monsters offense. Kolka hands off. Mackey's hit at the 1-yard line. He is nailed by Michael Austin Fields. And also blitzing on the play, Lavelle Spruce.
A great play call right there and a great stunt on the defensive line right there. Michael Austin Fields, you mentioned it, blew up the middle. Mackey tried turning back to his left, and he ran into the brick wall of Lavelle Spruce.
So it's back at the 1-yard line. A loss of 4. 2nd and 14. Handoff, tackled in the end zone. Mackey's tackled for a safety. Harbor Monsters defense comes through again, giving them the lead. Yep. Recovered the tackle by Fields. And so So the safety will make it 14-6.
MAF-TFL, Michael Austin Fields with the TFL for the safety. Back-to-back weeks where the Harbor Monsters have putting up 2 points on the board for getting that tackle into the end zone, and a huge burst by the defense after the offense turned over the football. And now going in the second quarter, Harbor Monsters trying to extend the lead now.
Another defensive score for the Harbor Monsters here this evening. And they've taken a 14-6 lead with just 6.3 seconds remaining in the first quarter.
Fans got to keep their head on the swivel here with Butters with the throw off now.
Just wondering.
Everyone's begging for it.
Hey, listen to the crowd. Throw it to me. And he does. Not to me.
Throw-off
and, of course, a throw-off violation.
Ball be placed in midfield. First down.
And the Harbor Monsters getting the ball after the safety will have it 1st and 10
that is
at
the end
midfield.
Of the first
That's the
quarter.
end of the opening quarter. After 1 quarter in the semifinals, the Harbor Monsters lead 14.
There's plenty of room for your whole crew at Boulder Tap House. We've got big screens everywhere, so you won't miss a minute of the game. You're gonna love our beastly Bloody Marys, massive cheese curds, and bodacious burgers, like the incredible Boulder Tap Epic Burger. Top it all off with our wonderfully crisp, icy cold craft beer. Go ahead and duck out of work a little early and relax on our patio while you and your besties enjoy your choice of weekday lunch specials. Exclusively available at Boulder Tap House.
Summer's just around the corner. Hold fast, we got you covered. Earth Rider Beer. Gather responsibly.
Welcome to Legacy Cannabis, your local experts for all your cannabis needs. Legacy has the largest selection of edibles, beverages, seeds, local pipes. Also learn to grow classes to start your own cannabis plants. Legacy Cannabis.
Well, it seemed pretty boring to live in this town till Miss Vera Jane ran the sheriff down.
So with
so thankful.
1 quarter down, 3 to go, the Harbor Monsters will take it on offense from midfield. First down, 10 yards ago, leading 14-6. 2 defensive scores already in this game, helping the Harbor Monster offense. And now let's see what Javante Johnson and company can do here. McAllister, one blocker up front, along with Sessoms. Javante looks to his left again, has time. Low throw, trying to make the grab was Sessoms, but it skipped down off the turf in front of him, incomplete.
Yeah, it was a good play right there by the Lunkers defense. Bottled up the screen pass. Looked like trying to get it to Kevin Felder. But on that kind of scenario right there, you'd hope for your receivers to work back to the football, and that one's just low out of the grasp of Sessoms.
Felder, Couch, Williams, wide to the near side. 2nd down and 10 from the 25. Javante throws it off short. Catch made at the 20, brought down at the 18-yard line. On the reception was Marcus Sessoms, tackled by Javion McDaniel. Sessoms came into the game 30 catches, 195 yards, and a touchdown. 3rd down and 3 as the snap to Javante, and they were coming on him. They were blitzing. Gabe Smith along with Craig Travis III putting a lot of pressure on Javante Johnson.
Yeah, a lot of pressure in the backfield right there. The pass is tipped, I think, by Travis in the backfield. The Harbor Monsters now with the crucial 4th down, trying to extending their lead early on in this second quarter.
4th down, 3 yards to go. Morrison just to the right in the backfield of Johnson. Williams from the slot near side. Quick pitch goes to Demo, breaks 2 tackles, and is close to the 1st down. Nope. Looked like it's going to be shy by about a foot. Just outside the 15-yard line. Call it the 16, and it'll be over on downs. Morrison gets 2, but needed 3. And so it'll be 1st and 10 for the Lunkers at their own 16-yard line. Yeah. And helping the officials who always need the assistance, Jadarius Bird.
Yeah, it was a great effort right there, but just tripped up. It was a good open field tackle by number 21, Daniel Charles, bringing down the heavy ball carrier in Darius Morrison.
It looked like Demo might have been thrown for a
The
loss.
ruling on the field of the runner being short of the line to gain is upheld. 1st down, Ozarks.
All right. So it's 1st and 10 officially at their own 16-yard line. We have gone through 2 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Monsters leading the Lunkers 14-6. From the 16-yard line, 1st and 10. I formation. Kolka with Mackey behind him. Kolka to throw. Throws near side. Key makes the catch at the 21 and turns towards the inside and is brought down at midfield on the play by Trey Wortham.
Yeah, that was a good job there by Kolka, hanging in the pocket with pressure collapsing into him, but he delivered a great ball to Devontae Key. He had 10 receptions last week for 42 yards.
All right, 2nd down and 1 from midfield. The Lunkers going from right to left. Kolka with Mackey to his right side. Rush is now in motion, circling around to the far side. There is a quarterback draw for Kolka, brought down from behind at about the 21-yard line. And the tackle by Duran Sosa Maxwell.
Duluth Harbor Monsters player number 7 has changed jerseys. He is now number 4.
Okay. So Lavelle Spruce is now wearing number 4. Thank you, Tyler, for that. Tyler Downs. Snap back to Kolka. Has time. Over the middle. Dropped. It would have been a gain of a yard had he held on to it. The pass to Ray J. Johnson Sanders. So it'll be 2nd down and 1 yard to go. Yeah, they were just looking. Now it's 2nd down and 11 from the 21 of the Harbor Monsters. Two wideouts near side with one in the slot. Kolka has Key open along the near boards. Tripped up at the 10, falls forward to about the 7-yard line. Tripped up on the play by Dante Mason.
Yeah, there's Key once again. It was that quick out. Kolka has it. Boom. Just a quick pass there. Let his receiver make the play, and he did right there on the 3rd down and long.
Pickup of 12, 1st and goal from the 9-yard line of Duluth. Kolka gives it off to Mackey, finds a little seam up the middle, but not a lot of yards after contact there as they mark him down at the 8-yard line. He picks up 1.
Yeah, great tackle there by Dante Mason. Went right through below the kneecaps of Mackey, and that's about the only way you can bring him down with a solo tackle.
2nd down and 9 from the 8. Under 10 minutes for the second quarter. Quick pass out to the far side. Key. And he advances the ball down to about the 7-yard line. Maxwell on the tackle for the Harbor Monsters. He picks up just a yard. You talk about a short passing game. They're getting it with nickels and dimes so far. Johnson Sanders with the catch, a correction on that. 3rd and goal from the 7. Wide out far side, now parallel wide out Key to the far side. Throws, completes it to Butters. Butters hit at the 3, falls forward to about the 2, maybe inside to the 1. First contact by Trey Wortham, and then finishing up the play was Barron Mallory. It's 4th and goal, and
timeout, Ozarks.
Ozarks take a timeout. 8:51 to go, second quarter. The Lunkers take their first timeout of the game, trailing 14-6. There was a gain of 5 there by Butters, and it's 4th and goal from the 2-yard line on the 7th play of this drive. But some of the gains have been, a yard here, 9 yards here, 1 yard there, 1 yard there, 5 yards there. But they're willing to just grind it out so far, are the Lunkers.
Yeah, slowly but surely, and now they need 2 yards to get into the glory, the end zone, and it's going to be and an interesting key, though. They're going to keep Shy Hill on the sideline for the Harbor Monsters. He's had a major impact in last week's game. He's been kind of bottled up a little bit this week, but Darius Morrison is going to take his place right now on this big 4th down and goal.
Yep, there's Demo again. Came into the game with 19 tackles already. From the 2-yard line. It is 4th down and goal. Swerple over the ball. Sharp up on the line. And now they're all trying to get where they're supposed to be. Play clock down to 9. There's that wishbone with Butters, the fullback, in the wishbone. And they got offsides, and coming across early was Michael Austin Fields. And they got him with a little change in the cadence.
Yeah, it looked like there was no intention to snap that football for Ozarks.
Half the distance to the goal, 4th down.
So it's now 4th and goal from the 1-yard line. Ball is at the 1.
And Dante Mason's losing his mind right now because they're huddling, and that's not allowed unless there's a timeout called, but we're going to say play on.
Yeah, huddles are not allowed unless you take a timeout. 4th and goal from the 1. Back to the wishbone. Kolka gets the snap, and he falls down and loses back to the 7-yard line. Tackled, firing right through there. Firing to get him and knock him down was Barron Mallory. And it'll go over on downs.
Well, now that's the second time we've seen that same formation for the Lunkers, and they're 0 for 2 on that. Harbor Monsters blew it up from the start. Kolka lost his footing, and it's going to be a turnover on downs. Just under 9 minutes to go.
A loss of 4 on the tackle behind the line of scrimmage. 1st and 10 Harbor Monsters at their own 5-yard line. Once again, credit the Harbor Monster defense. Coming up with a big play. Javante Johnson down to our left. Wide out to the near side. And there goes Felder in the slot near side. Javante throwing deep. Down for looking and off the hands of Workman. Oh my! It was there. Right off the fingertips. A fly pattern down the near hash marks to Quintavious Workman. And oh, so close.
It was put right on the money. Javante with all day long to throw it. Workman sprinting, kind of lost his footing, and with the running out of real estate, he could see he fell into the pads right there, probably in the back of his mind as he was trying to make that grab.
He had a couple of yards on McDaniel defensively. There's a pass. I'm not sure who it was intended to. Diving effort for the interception by Brock Carter, but could not come up with it. So that 2nd and 10 play now becomes 3rd and 10 from their own 5-yard line.
Well, early on, we thought this was going to be an offensive shootout, but ever since then, the defenses have just taken a big, major stand so far.
Wise Guys with the lead halfway through the 2nd quarter down in Hot Springs. Rolling to the near side. Javante, short pass off the hands of Kevin Felder. Incomplete. And this is going to be a surrender back at their own 7.
Duluth has elected to surrender. The ball will be placed at the 15-yard line. First down.
First time either team has surrendered on 4th down. 7:02 remaining, and so it'll be 1st and 10 Lunkers back at their own 15-yard line. Wise Guys 13-10 with 7 minutes to go in the 2nd quarter down in Hot Springs.
And that's a 13-10 score without any field goals. Normally in any other football game, you'd think there'd be a couple field goals on the board, but that will not be the case down there in Hot Springs.
So you had to have an 8 and a 2 and a 7 and a 6. It's like I'm playing a card game. Snap back to Kulka. Throwing long. He's looking deep and overthrows a similar fly pattern down the near hash marks for Devontae Key. Pass overthrown. Key really didn't have a good shot at it. Covering on the play, Trey Wortham.
And just like another thing to keep an eye on, I know nothing happened. There was no sack, no completion there, but Kulka again ended up on his backside. And it just could be the mind games the Harbor Monsters are playing. That can wear on a quarterback, especially as this game goes on.
14-6 Duluth, 6:20 to go, 2nd quarter. The clock is running. Rush in motion around circular to the far side. Winds up in the slot. And again, quick pressure on Kulka. The pressure put on him by Shai Hill. Now, with the football and taking it into the end zone is Barron Mallory. But there is a penalty marker down on the play. I'm not sure what happened.
Let's see it.
It hit the very top of the board. Oh, that's an alert play by Mallory. It hit the very top of the board, and he returned it along the far boards for the apparent touchdown, but let's wait. Boy, heavens, that...
And it could have been a fumble here, too. Great play.
And he had to fight the fans in the owner's box across the way.
The fan is okay, too.
And Brent is going, the owner's saying, go, go! Now, that's the first time 2 seasons that I can recall seeing a ball bounce right off the top of the boards. They're looking on whether that was a pass or a very long fumble.
The ruling on the field is a touchdown return for an interception return for a touchdown. That ruling is under further review for fan interference.
So they're trying to see if the fan touched it before Mallory did there. It's pretty bang, you can see in the replay.
He came up with it at about the 20-yard line. He pulled it back from the fan and then turned it upfield. I have an idea it's going to be fan interference. I don't know. It didn't see clearly touching. Well, could very well be. And that's why they're paying Luke Carness, the sky judge. All right, Luke, you got to come up with the call on this. So if it stands up, it would be a 20-yard interception for the Tort. Now here's Tyler.
After review, There was no fan interference. However, personal foul, blindside block, return team. That'll be a 15-yard penalty from the spot of the foul. First down, Duluth.
All right, so it's not a touchdown. Thanks to a blindside block. And let's see where they spot the ball at. And they're continuing to step it off out to the 15 at the 20-yard line.
Yeah, it happened right around the 5. As you can see, is the 15-yard penalty. You can see our fan. He's right next to the down markers. He had a very lonely feeling as that play was being reviewed, and a huge sigh of relief as he won't be considered Steve Bartman tonight.
So somewhere Steve Bartman just had a muscle twitch. All right, at the 20-yard line of the Lunkers, 5:57 to go second quarter. Monsters lead 14-6. Now you got a power I formation. Handoff. Here is Couch. A tailback handoff. And he takes it down to about the 17-yard line. He picks up 3.
And there's certainly no love lost between these two teams between last week and now tonight. Everything on the line, trying to win in advance. Things are starting to get a little chippy.
Second down 7 from the Ozarks 17-yard line. Each team has 2 timeouts remaining in this half. Play clock down to 7. Javante ready. Now he throws complete far side to Shy Hill. And is it picked off? Coming away with the ball is Gabe Smith, who we see in our screen. And they're going to call it an interception. And a challenge flag thrown out by
They call it a catch and a fumble.
Recovered by the Ozarks. First down.
In my opinion, it looked like Shy Hill made no football move right there. It was as he was trying to secure the ball, and it was a helmet right on the football as soon as he caught it, and it got jarred loose.
He makes the catch at the 15. Gets hit immediately. He didn't have possession.
No, it still looked like he was bobbling. It was a great play by number 21, Daniel Charles. But I think, and immediately Tony O'Neill threw that red challenge flag before the officials even finished their call.
Yeah.
After review, the ruling on the field is an incomplete pass.
All right.
It'll be third down.
I think that's exactly what it was.
Yeah, there's no football move made. He was still bobbling the ball. It was a great play there by Charles. Let's not negate that, but just a little too quickly there for that to be a catch.
Well, he had it and got hit simultaneously. Had no chance to make a football move with possession. So it's 3rd and 7 for the Monsters from the Lunkers 17-yard line. Just over 5 minutes remaining in the second quarter. In motion, slot far side is Couch. Here is Javante. Pass deflected, incomplete. Deflected on the pressure by defensive lineman Gabe Smith. Bringing up a 4th down. Suddenly both defenses are really taking control.
Yeah, within the first 4 minutes of the game, it was 2 offensive scores, bang, bang, but since then, we've only seen defense.
Williams wide out. Couch will be slot now. Williams in motion, parallel near side, doubles back to the far side. Couch in motion to the slot. Waiting to throw Javante. Has all the time in the world. Now he's going to run. Gets past the line of scrimmage, and he has a first down. He has a first down at the 9-yard line. Needed 7. They got 8.
The veteran quarterback play right there by Javante Johnson. His center, Travis Whitlock, said, just run it. And he did exactly that. Got to the sticks now. Big 1st and goal coming up for the Harbor Monsters.
I was just about to say, run it. Because he had nothing but green space ahead of them. First and goal now from the 10. Handoff Felder. He is hit immediately and is brought down just inside the 10-yard line. Tackled on the play by Daniel Charles.
Charles is putting together a great defensive performance so far for the Lunkers, trying to keep this a one-score game.
No gain for Felder. Second and goal from the 10. 3 wideouts far side. Javante rolls, throws off near side to McAllister, breaks the tackle and gets it down to about the 1-yard line. Broke the tackle of Brock Carter and just shy of the end zone, bringing up a third and goal from about the 1.
Well, Darian McAllister is known for his power and size right there, but he's a little nimble. You could see that little move right there. Now you see me, now you don't. And got a huge down inside the 1 now for the Harbor Monsters.
The Mac attack picked up 9. Third and goal from the 1. Power I formation, including the quarterback, Javante, and we have a timeout.
Timeout, Ozarks. Their second of the half.
As you heard, Tyler Downs said, the second for the Lunkers of their 3. Stops the clock with 2 minutes, 32 seconds remaining. And just when I thought I could get an update, down in Hot Springs, they're in a commercial.
I believe they're up 20-10 now over the Woo.
Remember, one of the 2 regular season losses for the Harbor Monsters was here in the home opener to the Wise Guys. So they've been impressive. They won a gut-wrencher last week to be able to host this game. They were the number 2 seed. All right, the timeout has run its course. It is third and goal from the 1. Javante has got Demo in the backfield along with Couch. Wing back on the near side is Hill. He goes in motion. Now setting up for the block is Hill. Pitch to Couch, breaks a tackle, touchdown! Touchdown Harbor Monsters. Penalty marker thrown after Couch took it into the end zone. So let's hold your horses, Babalooey.
Yeah, Craig Travis III without his helmet right now. It was Chai Hill on the block.
Holding, offense, number 44. 10-yard penalty, third down.
Hold, call on Travis Whitlock. So it'll be third and goal, but that's going to go back to the 11-yard line, a loss of 10 on that penalty. Third and goal from the 11. Jamal Couch doing what he has done so well this year in short-yarded situations near the goal line. Now Felder is in motion, slot far side. As Javante runs to the near side, throws wide open, caught, goal line, touchdown! Marcus Sessoms! Marcus Sessoms with his 7th receiving touchdown of the year. Wide open far corner.
Well, you can see that was all Javante Johnson making that play with his feet. Sessoms just leaked out in that backside, and he was all by himself for the score, extending the lead for the Harbor Monsters.
With exactly 2 minutes to go, so they'll go for the single point after here, and then we will get the 2-minute warning. Javante with Williams wide near side going in motion. Javante throws, caught for the point after. Dan Williams gets the point after. So with 2 minutes to go in the second quarter,
the 2 minutes
Harbor
timeout.
Monsters lead 21-6. Time for the 2-minute timeout, and we'll be back after this.
Superior Waffles.
Football is a violent sport, but games aren't just won on the field. They're won in the reps, the recovery, the work nobody sees. Every sprint, every hit, every setback, Cox Health is there. On the field, in the weight room, in rehab. The best never stop working, and Cox Health never stops their support. Strength, speed, recovery. Cox Health Sports Medicine helps power the Lunkers every step of the way. Cox Health, the official sports medicine provider of the Ozarks Lunkers.
The key to a great toast is who you're with. At Big Whiskey's, we toast to best friend weekends, to birthday wishes, to burgers and wings, to big wins, and to believing in we, with something for everyone, from apps to wraps, salads to steaks. Everything is a big deal at Big Whiskey's. Here's to always being welcome.
Looking to keep an edge on your golf buddies? Club 100 helps you keep that swing on par all year round. Club 100 has a full bar loaded with premium spirits, pizza, and additional food options within the Fitkers building. Book your simulator online today at club100.com.
Safe Flight Repair.
Perfecting your swing is hard.
Nice shot, Dad. Safe Flight Replace.
But replacing your windshield doesn't have to be. Get it fixed now and pay later with flexible payment options only at safelight.com.
2 minutes to go here in the second quarter. The Harbor Monsters on a 28-yard drive in 8 plays. The 11-yard touchdown catch by Marcus Sessoms, and then Dan Williams got the point after. They lead 21-6. The throw-off caught inside the 5, up to the 10 to the 15. Tripped up across the 15 is Devontae Key, and they'll start this drive at their own 16-yard line. 1st and 10. But again, a scoring drive set up by a defensive play.
Yeah, probably the biggest heads-up play we've seen all season. It can't happen on the bigger stage in the playoffs. Ball off the boards. It's a live football, and Barron Mallory came away with the INT to set up that scoring drive for the Harbor Monsters.
All right, now remember, the clock does stop on incomplete passes the rest of this quarter. I formation. There's a penalty marker. Harbor Monsters were offside. Incomplete pass on a pass to the far side. And another ball out to...
Offside.
Yep.
Defense, number 33. 5-yard penalty. First down.
So it'll be now first down and 5 from the Lunkers' 21-yard line. Again, backs in an eye, wideouts far and near, low snap. Having trouble coming up with it, picking it off, down the near side to the 5, into the end zone, touchdown, Trey Wortham! Trey Wortham, penalty marker thrown after what appears to be either a celebration or confrontation in the end zone.
Michael Austin Fields just absolutely drilled Jake Swerple, the center, trying to make a play in the end zone. It was after the score. You can see it right here. Certainly going to be an unsportsmanlike.
There.
The result of the play is an interception for a touchdown. After the play was over, unsportsmanlike conduct foul. Duluth, number 33, his first of the game. That 15-yard penalty will be assessed on the extra point.
And I couldn't see who the intended target was. He lost his footing.
Well, he had the low snap and had to deal with that and then get his bearings quickly to pick up the defense coming in and his receivers where they are.
And yeah, dating back to last week and a little bit of this week as well, there's been a lot of pressure in the backfield for Colcon. You mentioned that, the low snap, trying to catch his bearings. Had to get it out quickly, and Trey Wortham was
That
all over that one.
15-yard penalty for an unsportsmanlike conduct will be enforced after the succeeding throw-off.
Okay. So it is now 27-6, pending the point after. And Harbor Monsters will go for one. 5-yard line. Workman wide to the far side. Couch wide to the near side. In motion will be Williams, slot far side. Snap to Javante. Lobbing one to the corner, and it's picked off in the corner and tackled at the 2-yard line after the interception by Ja'Kalen Jackson. And things are getting chippier by the moment.
Yeah, and certainly, I mean, everything is on the line this week, but yeah.
So with 1:44 to go, second quarter, 27-6. After the interception return for a touchdown by Trey Wortham, who is having himself a whale of a night so far.
Yeah, and once again, the Harbor Monsters defense putting points on the board. And that's a big one, too, because the Ozark Lunkers will get the ball to start the second half.
So now, awaiting the throw-off, Devontae Key at the goal line down to our right. And the throw will come from Trey Wortham, as he'll throw from left to right. Straight away throw. Key from the goal line. Comes to the near side across the 5, the 10, the 15, the 20, and is brought down as he crosses the 25-yard line by Darius Morrison. But it'll be good field position for the Lunkers. First down, 10 yards to go. The ball will be at the Harbor Monster. Well, wait, because they got to run off the 15-yard penalty.
Yeah.
Or half the distance.
It's going to be first and goal right away.
Yep. It'll be first and goal from the 8 because of the unsportsmanlike conduct penalty on the Harbor Monsters' last touchdown. Backs in an eye, wideouts left and right. Kolka throws and throws it out of play. And the race is on by the youngsters. Can I get you something, young man? Yes, one order of a Bena football, please. Thank you. Second and goal, and again the clock stops with 1:31 to go from the Harbor Monster 8-yard line. Rush in motion, giving them 3 wideouts far side. The pass caught at the 6. Rush hit immediately, and a penalty marker is down. The tackle put him into the down marker across the way, and a penalty marker was thrown immediately. Now, I don't know if the defender can help putting, let's see.
I think it's going to be Baron Mallory.
It may be.
Well, yeah, but 24 got involved with the play as well, but they're always going to see the reaction or the second one.
Yeah.
Yeah, he grabs Mallory as he's trying to make a play, so he did not take any sort of.
Maxwell was the first, then Mallory came, and that drew the flag. When it looked like it was going to be little, if any, gain. Both head coaches are out on the field. Tony O'Neill for the Monsters, and Cam Bruffett for the Lunkers. That stops the clock with 1:24 remaining. All 4 officials now talking over the play. And there didn't seem to be a hesitation by the official throwing the flag on the contact.
No, I think it was the clean tackle, but yeah, it was. It was the retaliation there of Mallory.
So the discussion goes on as to, and we'll get the explanation from referee Tyler Downs. And
there are 2 fouls on the play, one on each team. Unsportsmanlike conduct foul. Number 21, Ozarks, his first of the game. Unsportsmanlike conduct foul. Duluth, number 21, his first of the game. Those penalties will offset. Second down.
So it'll be 2nd and goal from the 8-yard line. Offsetting penalties.
Correction. The unsportsmanlike conduct foul for the Ozarks is number 24.
And that is that Ewing?
It might be Ewing.
So now it is, they have 3rd down on the down marker. 3rd and goal from the 5. That's where that last play ended. Key in motion to the far side. Here is Koka. Throws incomplete, broken up by Maxwell. Key had it, but Maxwell jarred it loose with the tackle at the 5-yard line, and Key is shaken up on the play. Clock stop with 1:20 to go in the second quarter. Harbor Monsters lead 27-6.
Timeout on the field for an injury to an offensive player.
Injury timeout, courtesy of our friends at Orthopedic Associates. Thank you very much for keeping our Harbor Monsters.
And a reminder, those of you listening on radio in the Twin Ports, you're listening to WEBC 106.5 FM, 560 AM, Duluth Superior, and online at northlandfan.com. And remember, the playoffs continue. Whoever wins this one will be playing next week. Right now, it certainly looks good for the Monsters, but a lot of football left in this one. And Fan Club, FANCLB, the official social media headquarters for the Harbor Monsters and the Arena League. 4th and goal from the 5. 4th down and goal. Rush in motion far side. Sharp in motion near side. There is Hoka, throws at the goal line. Key, and he is hit, but he turns inside of Mallory and takes it in for the touchdown. Was it Sanders or Key? Well, Sanders is 8, Key is 9, and it is Johnson Sanders.
A much-needed score right there for the Lunkers to try and get this into striking distance for the half. And see with the 1:12 to go, and they will receive the second half kickoff.
They will go for 2 with the ball at the 10-yard line. Trailing now 27-12, trailing by 15. Kolka gets the snap, throws, and nobody in the direction of the near corner. Nobody in a red jersey. Nobody even in a yellow jersey. All right, yes. All 3 of the Duluth TV News. There they all are. Smile, guys. You probably still have your TV makeup on.
Yeah, we got to get them more camera time before they go down tonight.
I remember I used to wear it. Max Factor pancake, tan number 2. I used to get it in the large drum size. All righty, it's 27-12, 1:13 to go in the second quarter here at the deck in Duluth.
Yeah, as I look at the Fan Club app right here, Hot Springs leads Iowa at the half 32-10, so they're starting to run away with it at home.
Wow. Butters, and he throws it to his own bench across the way.
Throw-off violation. Throwing team number 16. Ball will be placed at midfield. First down.
Butters might be setting a personal record for penalty yardage in a game.
Yeah, it's 25 for each throw-off. So, and
wow.
And the fans rained down at the booze because they wanted that one into the stands rather than his own bench.
All right. 1:13 remaining. Couch wide near side. Slot near side is Workman. There is Williams in motion far side. Javante's got to get rid of it in the general direction of Sessoms across the way, who was covered on the play by a Daniel Charles. Stops the clock, 2nd and 10 at the 25 with 1:08 remaining. 27-12, Duluth leading Ozarks. 3 wideouts far side. With Williams, he'll be the man in motion to give them triple receivers across the way. Now in motion to the near side. Goes one of those 3. There's Javante. Goes far side, comes near side, throws it off short, complete to McAllister, the tight end. And he picks up about 7 or 8 down to the 18-yard line. He gets 7. The Mac attack. And so it is at the 18-yard line, 3rd down, 3 yards to go with 40 seconds to go in the quarter. Workman, motion near side. Now here's a throw into the end zone. Workman with the catch, and he's in for the touchdown. He was hit by Brock Carter, but he twisted inside. No, they're going to say he's down at the line.
Timeout, Duluth.
I don't think he went down here. I don't know, since they blew the play dead. Oh, his backside did touch. Yep. Great call by the official right there. You're all over it.
Yeah, he was down on contact at the 1-yard line. A 17-yard reception. It'll be 1st and goal from the 1-yard line. 28 seconds remaining in the second quarter, and a timeout taken. Wow. So, Harbor Monsters trying to answer the touchdown just scored by the Lunkers with one of their own here in the waning seconds of the second quarter. Ball is at the 1, 1st and goal.
I think this might be the Jamal Couch time. We've seen it time and time again. Some sort of handoff to him.
Whitlock over the ball. Couch is to the left of Javante. Now he kind of repositions behind Javante. Gets the handoff. He's got a blocker, and he's in for the touchdown. Demo with the block that allowed him to take him into the end zone for the touchdown. Touchdown, Harbor Monsters. Touchdown, Jamal Couch. That is his 9th rushing touchdown of the year. He was 4th in the league in that category. Not bad for a guy who has reputation of being a receiver.
Yeah, absolutely. And I don't think they realized how talented he is as a football runner in the backfield until about midway through the season, too.
Single point after on the conversion attempt now from the 5-yard line with 23 seconds to go here in the second quarter. So they're going to go for 2 here, which would be a 13-point lead if they get the 2 points. Couch in motion. Yo-yo's back near side. Straight ahead motion. Workman near side. Javante looking to run perhaps. No. Throws. Tipped away. Tipped out of bounds. Double tip there. A double doink by the secondary for the Lunkers. No good. And so with 23.2 seconds to go, second quarter, Harbor Monsters are now up 33-12. They are up by a total of 21. Took me a moment.
You got it right, though. Very similar score, though, to our two friends down south, down in Hot Springs.
Wow. What a job that team has done this year. Again, they have one of the 2 wins over the Harbor Monsters in the regular season, the other being from this Ozarks team. So now a throw off with 23 seconds remaining. It'll be Dante Mason on the throw from left to right. And is that Key? Looks to be. Yeah, that is Key at about his 2-yard line down to our right. And here comes Dante. Key from the 3, 5 to the 10, 15, and brought down by Sosa Maxwell. Now a late penalty marker is thrown. Butters winds up without his helmet.
I think they're going to get Whitlock on that penalty marker. A little extra after the whistle was downed for Butters.
And again, you see both head coaches down there.
After the play was over, unsportsmanlike conduct foul. Return team number 44. That's his first of the game. 15 yards will be added to the end of the run. First down.
Well, now you take a decent return out to about the 21-yard line and add 15 yards to it.
Correction.
Uh-oh.
Unsportsmanlike conduct foul. Number 44 on Duluth. That 15-yard penalty will be the run. First down.
One of the most popular players on the Harbor Monsters. Those who know him so well call Whitlock a hero with a golden heart. Well, the heart's gotten a little on the hard side here in this game. The ball goes down to the Harbor Monster 14-yard line, where it'll be 1st and 10 from the 14 with 16 seconds remaining here in quarter number 2. Been a long 2 minutes. Kolka with Mackey behind him. Throws. Caught by Johnson Sanders. Can't get much after the catch. Tackled at the 10-yard line by Demo.
Timeout. Ozarks. Their third and final timeout of the half. Clock operator, please put 9 seconds on the game clock.
All right, they're going to put a second and a half back on the game clock. That is a 4-yard reception by Johnson Sanders. And with 9 seconds remaining, it'll be 2nd down and 6 from the Harbor Monster 10-yard line. Wow.
Well, this series right here is going to be one of the biggest ones of the game, I'd say, so far. So if you can hold the Lunkers here, because they will get the second half kickoff with their final timeout, you just got to tackle them for the end zone. It could be the final play.
Well, and here's where the no-kicking philosophy of this league would play in. In some other leagues, this would be easily field goal range.
Yeah, just a little chip shot.
And some other leagues do have the field goal in their game, in their philosophy. 2nd and 6 from the 10. Kolka with time, throws high and out of play. Stops the clock with 3.6 seconds remaining.
Holding offense, number 20.
Wow.
10-yard penalty. First down.
Well, that'll be a 10-yard penalty. And they take it back to the 20-yard line, where it'll be 2nd down and 14. In fact, even more. Let's see.
Another huddle here.
They need to get it to the 4. Second down and about 16. Kolka quickly throws it high, trying to lob it in the end zone. Is it caught? It is caught, and the receiver goes over the boards, and it goes as a touchdown.
Phenomenal grab right there, putting his body on the line. Looks like it's number 8, Ray J. Johnson Sanders.
And was knocking there on the ladies' restroom. Is this occupied? And he's still down. Big touchdown there. Right now makes it a 15-point game with no time left on the clock, but they'll get the chance for the point after. And they're still tending to apparently Ray J. Johnson Sanders. A 20-yard. And there he gets up. Reminiscent of when Hill and Lakevius Daniel went over the end board just a week ago tonight. And Lakevius Daniel wound up with an unexpected trip to a Duluth hospital. But he's fine. He's just not on the roster this evening due to injury. All right, they're going to go for 2. Here is Hoka. Throws. A leaping catch over the board. He goes, and it's good. The catch by Sharp. Vernon Sharp.
That is the end of the first half.
It looks like that is, yeah, that's Kolka's philosophy. Throw it to where the defender can't get.
Yeah. And it's paid off on back-to-back plays right there. I think it might have been Kendrick Payne.
It was, yeah. Who started the year as their quarterback.
May have came out as he hit the ground, but
it's a 13-point game at halftime. And in the Arena League, that's a tight score with 30 minutes left to go in this one.
Welcome to the Arena League,
where it pays to be a loyal fan.
Mind is set, my grind is set, my heart on ice cold. I'm only here to even a score. Whoa. My mind is set, my grind is set, my heart on ice cold. We down right now, but did it before. Whoa. See from here we going up. Made the call, I shown up. Now the game is sewn up. Say my name is blown up. We up, 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 we up. See from here we go.
Unleash your inner Kong in Donkey Kong Bonanza. Rated everyone 10 and up. Only on Nintendo Switch 2.
That's the spot.
A pizza for happy campers?
Jump Psychological Assessment in Progress. Subject 003, Jonathan J. Kabongo, 28, Tactical Fitness Trainer, Toronto, Ontario. Confirmed.
What will follow is some simple word association. For example, I might say strength, and you might say
Rest.
speed.
Practice.
Defeat.
Unbannable.
Clever. Pressure.
Peace.
Greatness.
Welcome to the Arena League. This is football reimagined. Not your great grandpa's slow motion Sundays. This is 7 on 7. It's fast, it's loud. Every play is pressure. Every yard is earned. 2025 brought the upgrade. 20-second play clock. No punts, no breaks. Live walls, and yeah, they hit. QBs now have a run lane. Step out, that's a flag. Everyone's eligible except the center. Touchdowns are 6. Then choose 1 from the 5 or 2 from the 10. Kickoffs are different here. We throw it all, and it's gotta fly 40 yards. And if it hits the stands, take that puppy home. No other league does it like this. New rules, new era. We're growing fast and hitting harder. This is the Arena League, the most entertaining league in sports. And your moment starts now.
From your first savings account to retirement, life is full of important moments. Our modern banking solutions make managing your finances simple, so you can focus on the moments that matter most. Simmons Bank, proud supporter of the moments that matter.
The key to a great toast is who you're with. At Big Whiskey's, we toast to best friend weekends, to birthday wishes, to burgers and wings, to big wins, and to believing in we, with something for everyone, from apps to wraps, salads to steaks. Everything is a big deal at Big Whiskey's. Here's to always being welcome.
Your swing is one of a kind. Shouldn't your clubs be too? At Griff's Golf, we craft the ultimate golf experience through custom fittings. Our expert fitters use the latest technology to analyze every aspect of your swing. With brands such as Callaway, Ping, and Titleist, we carry over 100,000 combinations to help unlock your true potential. From shaft dynamics to head design, we create clubs uniquely tailored to you. Stop guessing and start crushing with equipment as exceptional as your game. Bring your Ozarks Lunkers ticket for 10% off a full bag fitting.
Jimmy John's toasted sandwiches take the fresh baked bread you love and turn up the heat to toasted perfection. Crispy and golden on the outside, melty and gooey on the inside. Order a toasted sandwich at Jimmy John's today.
When you need a break, Pizza Ranch is ready. And if you're craving your favorite pizza, request it with Buffet Your Way. You name it, we'll make it for the buffet and make sure you get the first slice. Rough day or good day, sometimes you just need a buffet. Make it a buffet day at Pizza Ranch.
We keep it casual at 7 West Tap House with new and delicious features each and every month. Fresh, fantastic food, fast, with the absolute best rewards program around. Our rotating roster of hand-selected craft beers will keep you coming back for even more golden goodness. And nothing goes better with beer than our 7 West Specialty Burgers. It'll be your first time, every time, when you and your crew come back to 7 West Tap House.
I am so thankful for Dr. Schnell at Orthopedic Associates. I'm just a few months post-ankle surgery. Now I am able to lightly jog and even run short distances all without pain. I never thought I would be able to do this again without consequence. I feel like I got my life back. I would recommend her to anyone dealing with foot pain.
Your table is waiting at Barker's Waterfront Grill. Enjoy fine drinks and great cuisine in our lounge or out on the patio with great views of the marina. Sink your teeth into baby back ribs with our Thursday night special. Friday night, enjoy all the fish you can eat. Saturday night, prime rib is queen. Starting May 29th, join us for live music every Thursday from 5 to 7 with Tom Cockett. Great view and dining at Barker's Waterfront Grill.
Welcome to Club 1 Under, the Twin Ports' premier destination for a fresh take on your neighborhood sports bar, fused with an exhilarating golf simulator experience. Powered by 5 full swing simulators, Club 1 Under can take you on a sport immersion adventure. From a premium golf experience to one of the many other activities, there's something for everyone. Looking to keep an edge on your golf buddies? Club 1 Under helps you keep that swing on par all year round. Club 1 Under has a full bar loaded with premium spirits, pizza, and additional food options within the Fitkers building. Book your simulator online today at club1under.com.
My name is Alex Kazitsa.
And I'm Matt Lambert.
At Building the Dream Duluth, we aim to tell the stories, struggles, successes, and day-to-day operations of business professionals and entrepreneurs.
But we're more than just stories. We are your local partners in all things digital marketing.
So if you or anyone you know has an entrepreneurial story that deserves to be told,
or if you're looking for a local partner that's committed to your business's success, look for Building the Dream Duluth.
Looking for a career that moves you forward? At Jeff Foster Trucking, you're more than a number. You're part of a family built on respect, support, and stability. Whether you want local routes or long hauls, we offer great benefits and home time that works for you. Apply today at jefffostertrucking.com and drive your career forward.
Superior Funland. We're your local indoor playground, open 6 days a week and located in the Mariner Business Center. Funland is a great place to host birthday parties and other events. Visit us at superiorfunland.com.
Has your roof seen better days? Did harsh winter weather cause ice damage? Look no further than Peralt Construction for all your roofing needs. With their expertise in all roof types from asphalt to metal, they can provide the solutions you require. Prepare your home for whatever nature has in store. Don't wait any longer. Let Peralt Construction replace your roof today, ensuring the beauty and protection of your home for years to come. Give Peralt Construction a call at 218-723-8477 and schedule a free in-home consultation.
Whether you're on the field, in the stands, or tackling life's challenges, your health is the real game changer. At Nicole's Integrative Healing, we help athletes, parents, professionals, everyone recover, relax, and recharge. From massage and breathwork, yoga to mental health therapy, we've got your back. Nicole's Integrative Healing, now serving Duluth and surrounding areas. Book your session today at nicolesintegrativehealing.com or find us on Facebook and Instagram.
In the heart of downtown Duluth, there's a place where the art of print meets the science of technology. It's where bold ideas come to life. Welcome to Sheldon, your one-stop shop for custom printing. From signs and brochures to vehicle decals and everything in between, we bring your vision to life with fast turnarounds, expert service, and seriously, cool results. Call us today at 218-727-2817 or visit our website at sheldonduluth.com.
Never thought I would be able to do this again without consequence. I feel like I got my life back. I would recommend her to anyone dealing with foot pain.
Well, it seemed pretty boring to live in this town till Miss Vera Jane ran the sheriff down.
Stop by Duluth Pizza Ranch.
And welcome back. Along with Jenner Graff, Tom Stalker with you towards the tail end of our halftime entertainment and our intermission, and then we'll begin the third quarter. The Lunkers will have the football to begin quarter number 3, and trailing by 13 points. They're trailing by 2 scores, and actually even they can grab the lead with 2 scores.
Yeah, certainly, and by the way this game's been trending, you never know what's going to happen. Because early on we saw it was going to be, we thought it could be a shootout. Defense got their grips, they're kind of their footing in the ground now, but now the Lunkers picking up their slack. They kind of stalled a little bit in the first quarter and a little bit in the second quarter as well.
Our officials crew comes out. Referee Tyler Downs, headline judge Brett Huffendick, along with line judge Donald Bratton, back judge Kevin Hillman, and our sky judge, he just stays here. I don't know. I think he does. I don't know. I've never gone down and checked. It's not like I need to. So the fans competing here to win that beautiful, beautiful cooler. That's a Yeti cooler, Y-E-T-I. Football's got to be in, and then they'll choose one football who wins that big red son of a gun. Kevin Felder there with Dante Mason. There we are, yep. Yes, well, I think both teams will look, and I tend to think some of the penalties on the Harbor Monsters were where they got caught.
Yeah. And the officials might not always see the first one, but always see the retaliation, and that's one where you got to remain a professional, stay level-headed, because you want to advance next week and host that championship game once again here in Duluth. And every play will matter, and those yardage will matter too. We can see that a couple they added on. I mean, they started off first and goal after a return after one of the personal fouls as well.
Yeah. And they picked up some good yardage on the personal fouls, 15-yard penalties and automatic first downs. And on a 50-yard field, that can really chew up a lot of yardage quickly. 33-20 is our score as we await the start of the third quarter. Harbor Monsters will be throwing off to the Lunkers to begin this quarter. All right. They've determined who's going to win that big old Yeti cooler. Folks awaiting the third quarter here at the deck on Duluth Entertainment and Convention Center on the shores of Lake Superior in downtown Duluth, Minnesota. Oh, it's been smoky here, by the way. Yikes.
Oh, I know. You'd think it'd be the 4th of July or something with how much smoke's been going on here, but at least we are indoors, and that's a nice thing about the Arena League.
Canadian wildfires and combining with the north wind, and that just brought. I was down here on a doctor's appointment on Thursday, and it was like you couldn't see across the bay in Duluth Superior to see Superior.
Yeah, I know, and there's a couple times where I've been taking the bridge to come over here from Superior, and I couldn't even see the aerial lift bridge due to that smoke. So very fortunate we are indoors and away from all of that.
All righty, now we are getting everybody set for the second half throw-off by the Harbor Monsters. It'll be Dante Mason down to our right, Devontae Key awaiting the throw. Down below to our left. And here we go, folks. Here we go. And here comes the throw. Now the lights come on. Key from the 8 to the 10, brought down at the 15-yard line. Tackled on the play by Marcus Sessoms. So it'll be 1st and 10 at their own 15-yard line to start this drive, trailing by 13 points. Trailed by as many as 21 points in the second quarter. All right, 2 wideouts to the far side. That's Key and Matt Rush. Rush will go in motion. Mackey to the left side of Tyler Kulka, who gets the snap, gives it off to Mackey. Mackey breaks one, is taken down on a low tackle by Wortham, and that's how you got to take him down.
Yeah, you can't go up high with him. He's only standing at a generous 5'7". He's a slippery running back and a powerful and very shifty as well. Got to go low if you want to bring him down.
It'll be 2nd down and 2 from the 23-yard line. Now they have basically an I formation. They send the tailback Rush in motion to the far side. And a pass off to Mackey short. Mackey gets by one, breaks another tackle, but it throws him off balance. He lost his balance with Lavelle Spruce getting a piece of him, but he takes it all the way down to the 10-yard line, and that is a 13-yard first down. 1st and 10, 1st and goal from the 10. Oh, wide open in the end zone was Rush. And Kolka airmailed one over him out of play in the end zone down to our right. Ew.
Yeah, Harbor Monsters caught a break right there. Rush had nobody way behind the defense right there. Kolka is certainly kicking himself for that one. But early on, you could see the coaching staff of Ozarks getting their football to their dynamic playmaker and Brandon Mackey.
The running game wasn't working, so get him involved in the passing game. There's Mackey again. And he is knocked down near the 5-yard line. First contact from Dante Mason. And then eventually brought down there. Yeah, Mason on the tackle, knocked him off balance, and tackled by Spruce. Ball is at the 6. 3rd down and goal after a gain of 4 from the 6-yard line. Rush will be in motion far side. Also in motion from the near side is Key. Back to throw Kolka. Kolka is hit as he throws, and it's incomplete. Hit on the play by Shai Hill. Have not called his name a lot tonight.
No, we haven't, but hopefully he can start to heat up in the second half. He had a major impact in the game just a week ago. And just another quarterback pressure and a hit on the quarterback for Kolka, and a huge 4th down coming up.
4th and goal from the 6. Mackey to the left side of Kolka. Rush will be in motion to the slot near side. Key's already wide to the near side. Kolka getting the pressure over to Mackey. Mackey gets one block, but then getting him and hanging on to slow him down was Dante Mason, and then finishing up the tackle was Trey Wortham, and it goes over on downs. That's a big stop by the Harbor Monster defense.
Bend, don't break right there. And a great stop by the Harbor Monsters. You mentioned it. It was 2 big plays by Mackey to start off the drive, but when we got down in distance, the Harbor Monsters stepped up in a big way and forced a turnover on downs.
Actually, a loss of a yard. It's at the 7-yard line of the Monsters. 1st and 10. 2 wideouts far side, 1 near side. Javante from the end zone. With time, now forced out of the pocket, throws it off short to Sessoms. Sessoms gets a 1st down out to the 19-yard line. The guy kind of called under the radar, really not under the radar anymore. Well, they put it down at the 18, a gain of 11. 1st and 10 from the 18. Javante sends a man in motion. 3 wideouts on the near side now. Javante fires. Caught by Sessoms. And he is brought down immediately at about the 23-yard line. Tackled by Jacqueline Jackson.
I like what the Harbor Monsters are doing right here. They're not trying to get points in bunches here. Taking just intermediate routes and taking what the defense gives them right there.
2nd down and 6 now from the 22, their own 22-yard line. Here's a handoff. Couch on the jet sweep, and it was snuffed out by Jadarius Bird. Well, they had that play. They were waiting for that play. And Bird takes Couch down, and a loss on the play of 4. And it'll be 3rd down and 10 from the Harbor Monsters' 19-yard line. 3rd down and 10. Javante Johnson, quick fires, caught for a 1st down to the 15, to the 10, down to the 5-yard line. On the catch by Quintavious Workman. This is the most that he's been involved in the offense since he was signed as a free agent.
Yeah, and he's came up huge so far for this offense. Now here comes a heavy formation. And Shai Hill, Michael Austin Fields will enter the game. But, yeah, it was a great catch, and I think the only thing that held him up from the end zone was his undershirt right there.
Yep. It stretched out quite a bit. Lycra can be a miracle fabric. A 13-yard gain on the play. 1st and goal from the 6th. They have 3 up on the line, a wing back and a blocking back. There is Couch, and he is hit and cannot break free. He is thrown for a loss. First to hit him was Daniel Charles, And then coming over was Javian McDaniel to finish him up.
Yeah, they've certainly bottled up Jamal Couch. I mean, we mentioned he's got 9 rushing touchdowns on the season, and they did not want to see another one right there.
Well, maybe it's time to get him into the passing game.
I agree. He's yet to have a reception, I think, tonight.
Yeah. All right, 3 wideouts, 2 on the far side. Johnson alone in the backfield. The snap from Whitlock. Javante throws. Caught. Down to the 4-yard line is Sessoms. Down to the 4-yard line. He picked up 2 on it, and it'll be 3rd and goal from the 4-yard line.
Already the 3rd catch in this drive for Sessoms, and he became the safety blanket basically now for Javante Johnson.
2 wideouts far side. Back to throw, Javante rolls far side. Now he throws into the end zone, missed connections. The throw wide in the far corner of the end zone for Jamal Couch. Well, at least they were getting him involved in the passing game there. 4th and goal coming up, though. Well, the Lunkers just had 4th and goal from the 6 and couldn't convert. 4th and goal from the 4 here for the Harbor Monsters. Williams wide near side. Javante maybe getting a play, and they're going to take a timeout.
Duluth, their first of the half.
Yeah. Coach Clark, the offensive coordinator, looked like he was maybe trying to change the play. So the first of their 3 timeouts in the second half. 38-24. Now that's a 14-point game.
Yeah.
The lead for the Wise Guys, and they've got 2:36 for the 3rd quarter and a full quarter to go.
Yeah, the Woo is starting to make things interesting here. You know they're not going to go down without a fight. Trying to be a road warriors here and trying to come back to Duluth for the 2nd time. Hopefully that the Harbor Monsters can hold on.
And the Woo would like to have a rematch of Arena Bowl, Arena Mania, because that was Iowa and the Monsters a year ago. All right, 4th down and goal from the 4-yard line. Williams getting some instructions from Coach Darren Clark. There'll be 3 wideouts far side. Javante. The play clock down to 10. From the 4, 4th and goal. Javante looking to throw. Has time. A helmet is loose. Caught in the end zone. McAllister, touchdown. Gabe Smith lost his helmet for the Lunkers, but McAllister getting his 26th catch of the year and his 6th touchdown.
Yeah, because Javante can't run it since it's inside the 5, just trying to buy time. But how about Travis Whitlock just freeing his quarterback up? And Ladarian McAllister found the weak spot in the zone and ends up for 6.
No penalty marker was thrown with the loose helmet. So they're going to go for 2, the Monsters are, leading 39-20. Back now to Javante on the snap. Runs straight up and now throws. Oh, tipped away from McAllister. I believe Daniel Charles got a piece of it to tip it wide, so it's no good. 6:36 to go, 3rd quarter. And the Harbor Monsters by 19, 39-20. Wow.
Well, that's exactly what we talked about at the halftime break. The Harbor Monsters offense needs to take a long drive to give their defense a little bit of rest and put points on the board, and that's exactly what they did right there. They got the ball with about 12 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter, and they worked this all the way down to 6:36.
43 yards in 8 plays. And took up some time. 6.5 minutes remaining. The lead up to 19. The biggest lead tonight for the Monsters has been 21. Now the throw off from Trey Wortham down to our right. And that should be Key, has been returning them all this evening. The throw does bounce just inside the 10. A couple of bounces. Key comes up with it and doesn't get much on the return. Maybe about 5 yards on the return. And Marcus Sessoms, Mr. Do-It-All, is there for the tackle.
Yeah, you mentioned kind of unsung hero right now. He had 3 catches on the previous drive and then came down with the tackle right there. But it was kind of interesting. It looked like Jadarius Bird maybe almost touched that ball as it was coming down and hit the turf, but good return there by Key to get something.
So it's at their own 7, 1st and 10, with 6 minutes remaining in the third quarter. Mackey is lined up behind quarterback Tyler Kulka, down to our left. Wideouts left and right. Low snap, but Kulka has it. Swing pass to Mackey on the near side. Mackey to the 10, look out to the 20, to the 25, into Harbor Monster territory. He gets by a near tackle, and he takes it into the end zone for a touchdown. A little swing pass to Mackey. There he goes. A chance to put him into the wood there was Mallory, but he couldn't get a grip on him, and that's how Mackey has run the football this whole year. See? Mm-hmm. Couldn't really get a hold of him. So a little 43-yard reception. Wow. So after the 43 yards, 8 plays for the Monsters, 43 yards, 1 play for the Lunkers. They're going for 1. Kulka. And that's going to be pass interference. The pass was going, I believe, for Key in the far corner, and he was shoved down by Trey Wortham.
Pass interference.
No, that was for
Defense,
Sharp.
Number 24. Says the foul happened in the end zone. The ball will be placed at the 1 yard line.
So they'll put the ball at the 1. Single point after, though.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm not sure what Wortham was thinking there.
Yeah, I don't know if he thought the ball is uncatchable, but you can't just hit the receiver as the ball's in the air. Just a bad break right there, and kind of just lost his head a little bit on that play.
It's a 13-point game. This could make it a 12-point game if they cash in on the single point after. They've got 3 up on the line. They have a wishbone backfield. Again, Butters is the fullback in the set. Pitched Mackey. It goes through his arms into Key's arms across the way. And Key got absolutely hammered.
He got clobbered too. You can say whatever you want right there. A great play by the Harbor Monsters to keep it a 13-point game. You can see in the replay here.
I'm not sure if that was designed to be that way. Off. You think it was, well, our producer, Craig, thinks it was supposed to go to Mackey all the way, but a very fortunate bounce there on the play, but it's no good. And 4:54 to go in the third quarter. It's now a 39-26 lead for Duluth. Wow. 43-yard reception by Mackey. And that's how quick it can happen, folks.
Yeah, we saw it last week. It seemed like he was knocked down in the backfield, and then Mackey had a 45-yard touchdown run last week as well. So you get him the ball in open space, and it's almost impossible to bring him down.
Still 38-24 down in Hot Springs. Butters the throw. Oh, my goodness, he keeps it in play. On a bounce. Breaking 1 tackle, 5 to the 10. Getting slowed up is Maxwell, still on his feet up to about the 14-yard line. Butters finally is the one that brings him down. And the Lunkers, Jadarius Bird is hopping mad that apparently a yellow flag was not thrown.
Yeah, Sosa had a little bit something to say after the play right there. It was just a friendly tap to his competitor right there. No laundry on the field, though.
So the ball out to the Harbor Monster 14-yard line. First down and 10. Under 5 minutes remaining in this third quarter. coaches have had more field time than some of the players have, the head coaches. As Bruffett retreats to the end zone down below. Here's Javante lobbing a pass, and it was intended for Jamal Couch along the far boards. I don't know if he knew it was coming. He was covered by Jadarius Bird.
Yeah, it looked like Couch wanted up the seam. Javante went back shoulder right there. Trying to reminisce a little bit of Jordy Nelson from Aaron Rodgers, but the connection was not there.
Now it's 2nd down and 10. Monsters' own 14-yard line. 3 wideouts far side. And a pass going down to his knees to make the catch across the way at the 18-yard line is Jamal Couch. Picks up 4. 3rd down and about 6 to go with the ball at the 18-yard line. 3rd and 6. Wide outs, far side, near side. Slot man in motion, near side. That's Workman. He's wide open. Makes the catch at the 20. Spins away down near the 15-yard line. Tackled by Daniel Charles. A little extracurricular activity on that tackle. The ball is put at the 16-yard line. A 16-yard reception. 1st and 10 in positive territory at the Lunkers 16. Under 3 minutes for the 3rd quarter. Man in motion, slot to the far side. Javante pumps once. Now he is running and tried to force a pass that caromed off of Sessoms, incomplete. And I believe he had a running lane violation.
He's either running lane or an illegal forward pass. He was past the line of scrimmage right there by about
Running
at least
lane
a yard.
Violation. Offense. Number 5. 10-yard penalty. 1st down.
And goes all the way back to the Harbor Monster 24-yard line. And it'll be 1st down and 20 to go. 25 to go. Now there goes Javante running to the near side. He is put into the wood on the near side at the 16-yard line by Jadarius Bird.
Well, it was a good decision right there by Javante. Got the penalty yardage back.
Yeah, he did.
The biggest thing, the clock will continue to roll, but Harbor Monsters will want to try and find the end zone to extend this lead.
Got the yardage back, so it's 2nd and 10 now from the 16-yard line. The snap back to Johnson. Runs up the middle. Pass complete, wide open. Sessoms, touchdown! Marcus Sessoms, all alone, makes the catch. And Sessoms comes through again.
You can see in the replay right here the threat of Javante running it, sucked the defense up, and Marcus Sessoms falls into the end zone like Beast Mode used to do back in the day.
Yep, in a assortment of wide receivers like Dan Williams, Jamal Couch. Sessoms has just made a name for himself. Harbor Monsters going for 2. In motion, circling around the near side, Dan Williams. Now here's Javante throwing, out of play. Threw high into the near corner of the end zone down to our left. Coverage on the play provided. Yep. So the clock shows 1:02 to go, 3rd quarter. Harbor Monsters now up by 19, 45-26. That play there goes 36 yards in 6 plays. So there's 14 plays in this quarter on 2 scoring drives.
And that's we talked about it, and that's exactly what they needed to do, and they've responded. As long as the Lunkers score, if the Harbor Monsters can answer it and just nurse this lead to keep it at 19 or 13 to 19 points, that is exactly where you want to be.
And they're going to be finding a way, the Lunkers will, to get it in the hands of number 10, B-Mac, Brandon Mackey. So the throw now from Wortham. It bounces out of play, so that will not go to midfield. It bounced in the field of play.
The ball bounced inside the 10-yard line and went out of bounds. Therefore, we have a touchback. The ball will be placed at the 5-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 5. Big difference between the 25 and the 5.
Yeah, and that was an absolute dive. It landed at about the 9-yard line, corkscrewed out of bounds from there. So instead of it being at the 9, it's at the 5. So they honestly gained 4 yards for the Harbor Monsters defensively there.
And landing at the 9 meant it was a legal throw by 1 yard.
Yeah. Doesn't get much better than that.
First and 10 at their own 5 for the Lunkers. Backs it an eye, and that, of course, is Mackey. There is Kolka over to Mackey. Mackey is corralled, eventually pushed into the wood, crossed the way by Shy Hill. Shy Hill stops him for a gain of maybe just a couple of yards. In fact, a gain of 1 yard.
You can see they learned from the previous drive defensively. As soon as Mackey had that ball, there's 1 to 2 Harbor Monsters in the vicinity to make the tackle.
2nd and 9 from the 6. As Kolka pass knocked down at the line and incomplete. Knocked down at the line. What a job there by Lavelle Spruce. Also there was Shy Hill.
Yeah, and I think it was 33.
That is the end of the
Michael
third
Austin
quarter.
Fields knocking that one down.
That's the end of quarter number 3. 1 quarter to go. Somebody's going to Arena Mania.
When you're in a pinch and need a meal fast, turn to your local Super One Foods. Super One is proud to offer convenient, delicious grab-and-go food options that are sure to satisfy even the picky eater in your family. Stop by your neighborhood Super One Foods, serving you lower prices and better choices.
Superior Waffles is the sweetest place for breakfast and lunch, serving a variety of sweet and savory waffles with options for everyone. Build your own masterpiece or choose one from our menu with gluten-friendly vegan and low-carb keto options. Now you can also experience the magic of Superior Waffles at home with our dry waffle mix. Designed to bring joy and deliciousness, we are confident that it will be the best waffle mix you've ever tried. Stop in or order online for pickup or delivery. Superior Waffles, your waffle destination.
From your first savings account to retirement, life is full of important moments. Our modern banking solutions make managing your finances simple, so you can focus on the moments that matter most. Simmons Bank, proud supporter of the moments that matter.
Your swing is one of a kind. Shouldn't your clubs be too? At Griff's Golf, we craft the ultimate golf experience through custom fittings. Our expert fitters use the latest technology to analyze every aspect of your swing. With brands such as Callaway, Ping, and Titleist, we carry over 100,000 combinations to help unlock your true potential. From shaft dynamics to head design, we create clubs uniquely tailored to you. Stop guessing and start crushing with equipment as exceptional as your game. Bring your Ozarks Lunkers ticket.
Well, it seemed pretty boring to live in this town till Miss Vera Jane ran the sheriff down.
A quarter to go here in the Arena League semifinals at the deck. As the score, Harbor Monsters 45-26. As we come back, it'll be 2nd down and 9 for the Lunkers from their own 6-yard line. Up now a 21-point lead for the Wise Guys, 45-24, about 5 minutes gone in the fourth quarter. So the ball at the 6, 2nd down. and 9 at their own 6-yard line for the Lunkers. Will we continue to see a steady dose of number 10? Mackey to the left side of Kolka. Sends a man in motion, a slot receiver far side. Pump, throw down the far side, no chance. That one wound up hitting the front row of the balcony. So it'll be 3rd down and 9 from their own 6-yard line.
And now it's decision time for the Lunkers. You trail by 19 early in the 4th quarter, and a big 4th down and 10 way back in your own side of the field.
Yep. And
Ozarks have elected to surrender. It'll be 1st and 10 at the Duluth 15-yard line.
I missed it down. It was 4th down and a surrender. I believe that's the first surrender for the Lunkers. Each team has surrendered once tonight.
Mm-hmm.
So the Harbor Monsters will get it at their own 15-yard line. Lots of time remaining. 14 minutes, 23 seconds in the 4th quarter. And right now, it looks like whoever comes away with the win here is going to be facing Hot Springs. The Harbor Monsters wins, it'll be here. If Ozark wins, it'll be in Hot Springs. Harbor Monsters 1st and 10, their own 15-yard line. In motion to the nearest side is Workman. Sets up as a wideout near side. Williams in motion as well. Now here is Javante rolling near side. Throws wide open. Williams to their 20, to the 15, and out of bounds at the 9-yard line. Dan Williams with a nice catch.
Yeah, and once again, the presence of Javante, maybe rushing the football, but he had his safety blanket, Dan the Threat Williams, all by himself, and he knew he had him all the way.
A 25-yard reception. 1st and goal now from the 9-yard line. Handoff, here is the jet sweep. Not much. No gain probably on the jet sweep. That time to Williams. Haven't seen him in that formation or that play much this year.
No, maybe they're trying to catch the Lunkers off guard, because every time you see Jamal Couch go in motion, you intend that he's going to get that football in jet sweep, but that time Williams got the carry.
2nd and 10, or 2nd and goal from the 9. Here is Javante, throws behind, incomplete. He threw it behind Workman. Or was that the Couch? It was Couch.
And it was such a tight window. Javante had to throw it like a bullet pass right there, but just slightly behind Couch, and it just hit the turf, incomplete.
3rd down and goal. Of course, here everything is 4th down territory. Back to throw at Javante Johnson. Throws it, swings it far side to McAllister. He made a defender fall down, and he leaps past the defender into the end zone. He leaped past Tom Butters and takes it into the end zone. A Mac attack by McAllister, Ladarius McAllister. Watch it again.
Oh, he started off blocking, leaks out, gets the pass. Makes one man missing, Carter, and he says, I'm going to go up top, and you're going to go down low, and I'm going to end up with 6.
Nope, he went over the top of Daniel Charles. I was wrong on that call, but it was Charles either way, like he was running the hurdles.
Phenomenal play and showing athleticism.
Low snap, picked up by Javante. Penalty marker is down. He's rolling to the near side. Throws high to the far corner, and it's knocked down incomplete. But let's see what the penalty marker is. Looks like it was in and out of the hands of Jadarius Bird.
Offside. Defense, number 23.
Oh!
Half the distance to the goal. replay the try.
So a single point after will go to the 5-yard line. It'll be, I missed it from the start. They were from the 10. And so it's now a 2-point attempt.
The quarterback is allowed to run the ball inside the 5-yard line because we got there on a foul. The quarterback is legal to run the ball from the 5 on this play.
I love it.
Yeah.
When we get information like that. Now Whitlock snaps it back to Javante. Swing pass far side to the goal line. 2 points. Marcus, guess who? Marcus Sessoms.
Yeah, you bet. He had a handful of them last week, whether it was for 1 or 2. They only needed 5 yards to get 2 points there, and a good job there by Sessoms, just overpowering the defense.
11:15 to go in the fourth quarter. A 35-yard drive in 4 plays. And getting a little help to get that 2-point conversion. He got hit just outside the goal line by Brock Carter, but drove Carter. Carter thought, well, maybe I put him into the boards, but not ruled that way.
As we look over to the Wise Guys score, the number 1 and 2 seeds are both up by 27 points right now. 51-24, Wise Guys over the Woo, and 53-26 here up in Duluth.
All right, Trey Wortham on the throw-off. Key gets it on the fly inside the 10 to the 15 and drives a couple of would-be tacklers down to about the 19 or 20-yard line, where this drive will begin for the Lunkers. They'll put it at the 19, their own 19. First down, 10 yards to go. Still a lot of time remaining, 11:07 remaining in the fourth quarter. They're halfway through that fourth quarter down in Hot Springs. So from their own 19, 1st and 10, Kolka will have Mackey in the backfield off to his right. 2 wideouts near side. That's Rush in motion, circling to the far side. Back is Kolka. Pass is caught and hit immediately is Sharp. Vernon Sharp gets hit immediately after the catch, and it'll be out to the 23-yard line, a gain of 4. 2nd down and 6 from their own 23. Backs in an eye. That's the running back Mackey behind Kolka. Throws, leaping catch by Key. Started towards the middle. Then deked to the outside boards, near side boards. Finally tackled by Dante Mason. Leaping grab there by Devontae Key.
Yeah, great catch there by Key, then still trying to make a play, getting the yards after the catch, but Dante Mason shut that down quickly.
1st and 10 from the 13 of the Monsters. A 15-yard reception. Swing pass far side. And getting stopped dead cold at the 12-yard line after the catch is Matt Rush. Among those getting on the tackle. Well, there's the dynamic duo of the backfield, Sosa Maxwell and Dante Mason.
Yeah, it's going to be 3 straight tackles for Mason now.
2nd down and 8 from the Harbor Monsters' 11-yard line after the 2-yard gain. Key in motion, giving him 2 wideouts far side. A fumble on the snap. Ball is loose, and I think, yes, we do. The Harbor Monsters, Shy Hill has it. Fumble recovery, Shy Hill. The defense comes up again, taking advantage of a mistake by the Lunkers.
And just a relentless effort by Shy Hill to get after that football. Kolka tried hopping on the football. Shy Hill diving, getting dirty on the ground, and ends up with the ball. Back-to-back weeks with the fumble recovery for him.
Spoken like a coach. Getting dirty on the ground. It's artificial surface, but it's the idea of the statement. 17-yard line of the Monsters. 1st and 10. Just over 9 minutes remaining in the fourth quarter. And the clock has started. And the Monsters would like a nice long drive here. As Johnson, after the snap, throws downfield. It is incomplete, in and out of the hands of Jamal Couch. He had it for a second.
Yeah, it was just really good coverage there by Jadarius Bird. The PBU has worked. I think he had it in his hands. Knocked away, but the nice thing about the Arena League, the clock will continue to run until we are under 2 minutes on an incomplete pass.
PBU, not to be confused with PB&J. 2nd and 10 from the my favorite sandwich. Back to go is Javante. Rolls near side. Steps up. Throws. Caught at the 22. Here is McAllister to the 15, to the 10. Down to the 5, to the 4-yard line. Where he's finally brought down on the play by Ja'Kalen Jackson, who is slow in getting up. And he has got a hitch in his giddy up. He came up limping. Down to the 5-yard line. A 28-yard reception to McAllister. 1st and goal from the 5. 7.5 minutes remaining. We're halfway through the fourth quarter. You got 3 in the backfield. Back it goes. Hey, that's Sosa Maxwell. Maxwell got the pitch as a tailback. Got a loss on the play, back to about the 10-yard line. They give him credit at the 9, a loss of 4. I had to double check and see, yeah, that's a 0 out there.
Well, interesting play. We've seen that a lot back when Hassan Brockman was in the lineup, where they'd pitch it back and you'd maybe see him try and throw the ball there, but it seemed like a straight-ahead run, but nowhere to go.
Couch wide to the near side. Workman slot near side as Javante throws it to the far side. Caught inside the 5. Getting knocked off his feet down to the 1-yard line is Marcus Sessoms. This second half offensively has belonged to Marcus Sessoms. Down at the 1, an 8-yard gain for Sess. 3rd and goal from the 1.
And here comes the heavy formation. Michael Austin Field, Shai Hill coming into the game.
And off the Couch. He breaks 2 tackles and takes it in for the score. He broke 2 tackles. The last one at the 5-yard line was Jadarius Bird. And once he broke free, he was in.
Timeout on the field for an
He also took down Daniel Charles as well.
Yeah, and Harbor Monsters went quick. Half the Lunkers weren't even ready. They've been taking the play clock all the way down to about 1. And Jamal Couch showing off the sheer power right there on that run for the 6.
That is his 10th rushing touchdown of the year. He's in the top 4 in the league in that statistic. So now they have the ball at the 10, looking for the 2-point conversion. Leading by 23, 59-26. Javante Johnson has McAllister tight end, Sessoms a tight end, either side of center Travis Whitlock. Williams will go in motion. They have 3 wideouts, 2 to the near side. Rolling now, Javante Johnson. There's a loose helmet. Caught in the end zone for 2. Looked like it was Workman. Workman-like, in fact. And it's 61-26. Wow. Well, and we're down to 5.5 minutes remaining in the fourth quarter. How about that? 2 drives for the Monsters in the fourth, both coming through with a score and taking advantage of the fumble recovery by Shy Hill to score that second touchdown on the drive.
Yeah, it's completely turned this game around. The Lunkers starting off the fourth quarter with a surrender deep in their own territory, and then the fumble as they were trying to get points on the board well into Harbor Monsters territory, and the offense has answered the call. We needed long drives in the second half, and they've certainly done that and some.
So now the throw-off left to right, Trey Wortham. Waiting at his own 6 down to our right is Devontae Key. And the throw, sending him to the near side, caught at the 5, ahead to the 10, around a tackler to the 15, and up to the 20, 21-yard line. Tackled on the play by Lovell Spruce. So it'll be 1st and 10 Lunkers. The ball is at their 21-yard line. 5 minutes, 19 seconds remaining. Wise Guys up 51-30. Now a 21-point lead. 3:43 remaining there.
Yeah, and the Wise Guys are well into the Iowa Woo territory here.
So from the 21 of the Lunkers, it's first down, 10 yards to go. Got 3 in the backfield. Rush now goes in motion around to the far side. Mackey's also in the backfield. Right now, the quarterback, Kolka, looking at his play card. Gets the snap over the middle, throws it into the turf. Looking for Butters in the general direction. Defended by Dante Mason, both of them exchanging pleasantries. Yeah. What's your Facebook handle? No, that's CB. Hey, I get every opportunity to show my age when I can. I remember the CB days, good buddy. Pass over the middle is Key, makes the catch outside the 20 and is tackled down at about the 18-yard line.
It's been a heavy dose of Devontae Key all throughout the second half, but one guy we haven't called is that Matt Rush. He hasn't had a catch since his touchdown way back in the first quarter.
At the Monsters' 18-yard line, 3:59 remaining. Kolka, swing pass to Mackey, shakes one tackle, and then dives down to the 15-yard line. Hard fought, 3 yards on the swing pass to Mackey.
Well, that's one thing that's going to be certain. Whatever Mackey has the ball, it's going to be hard fought.
It'll be 2nd down and 7. Ball's at the 19. It's going to be 2nd down, 8 yards to go from the 16-yard line. A pickup of 2. Throw nearly picked off on a diving effort by Dante Mason. He had a great second half defensively against these Lunkers last Saturday night. A penalty marker is down.
Personal foul, roughing the passer. Defense, number 14. Half the distance to the goal, automatic, 1st down.
Shy Hill, a late hit.
Yeah, that was one where Hill's just got to hold up on it. Saw it happen right away, and head official Tyler Downs is all over that call.
It'll be 1st and goal from the Monsters' 8-yard line with 3:12 remaining. 61-26. Harbor Monsters lead. Oh, snap! Picked up on a fumble. And then a lateral back to Baron Mallory. Another lateral. That is Maxwell, who's finally taken down at the 19-yard line. The snap hit a man in motion. Right as the snap, it hit one of the Lunkers in motion. Now a penalty marker is down.
It looked like it was number 24, Daniel, you can see on the motion right here.
Yeah.
Not known for his offense.
It hit him straight on the snap.
And you can see the mayhem then of the laterals.
Picked up by Spruce.
Mallory had it for a little bit and tossed it back to Sosa.
All we need is that band to come back from halftime. We can recreate the Stanford, California game from years ago.
The result of the play is an interception. After the play was over, illegal blindside block. Duluth, number 2. Half the distance to the goal. First down, Duluth.
First and 10. Harbor Monsters, and the ball will be at their 9-yard line. But here's the other thing. 2 minutes, 53 seconds remaining.
Yeah, there's been 3 possessions for the Lunkers in this fourth quarter, and trying to make anything happen. The surrender, fumble, and another fumble right there.
And the same thing was happening in Hot Springs, was a catch, a lateral, which is technically a backwards pass, but, you know. All right. Javante. Here's Kevin Felder. Breaks one tackle. Spins away and is called down on the play, I believe at the 16-yard line. He picks up 7. KJ. It'll be second down and 3 from the 16-yard line. We're getting the chicken dance. Is somebody getting married? All right, the snap back. There's second and 3. A little forward shovel pass is complete to Sessoms. Sessoms is ruled down on the near boards by contact from David Charles.
This is the 2-minute
at the 23-yard line. 2-minute warning. 2 minutes to go. Monsters lead 61-26. Back after this timeout.
Jimmy John's.
Jump Psychological Assessment in Progress. Subject 003. Jonathan J. Kabongo. 28, Tactical Fitness Trainer, Toronto, Ontario. Confirmed.
What will follow is some simple word association. For example, I might say strength, and you might say
rest.
Speed.
Practice.
Defeat.
Unbannable.
Clever. Pressure.
Peace.
Greatness.
That's the spot.
Hey, yo! A pizza for happy campers?
Even the picky eater in your family. Stop by your neighborhood Super One Foods, serving you lower prices and better choices.
2 minutes to go. Harbor Monsters 61-26. A 35-point lead. And yet earlier in this half alone, things weren't looking all that rosy. It was still anybody's game. First and 10 from the Lunkers 23. Bad snap, but Javante juggles it, throws into the far corner of the end zone. Incomplete. Looks like pass interference on Brock Carter with contact on Kevin Felder. Or a hold.
And it was just a broken play. Javante was bobbling the snap from the start. And the Harbor Monsters going to catch a break because I don't think Felder
Pass
had a
interference.
chance.
Defense, number 5. It's a 10-yard penalty, automatic first down.
Pass interference against the Lunkers. Automatic first down.
Yeah, it was looking like he was auditioning for the old Ed Sullivan show. A little bobble right there, a little calliope music. So now it's down at their 13-yard line, 10-yard penalty, and it's 1st and 10 at the Lunkers 13. 1:56 to go, fourth quarter. Snap back to Javante. Javante with time, getting some help from Whitlock. Javante just eating up some time and throws into the end zone. Touchdown! Guess who?
Marcus Sessoms right on cue, but he may have been in front of the line of scrimmage on that pass.
There is a penalty marker.
Illegal forward pass, offense, number 5. That's a 5-yard penalty, includes loss of down, second down.
This is where you really wish they had the magic yellow line on the telecast, which of course we don't.
I think Javante might have got a little dizzy and lost his spot of where the line of scrimmage was, spinning around in circles and circles.
I thought he was imitating Curly and the Three Stooges there. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Hey, Mo.
Well, the nice thing, though, for the Harbor Monsters with the penalty, the clock will continue to run.
1:43 when they signal the play. It'll be from the 18-yard line. It'll be second down and 15. Second down, 15 yards ago with 1:43 remaining. Whoa, he wasn't expecting the snap. Javante falls on it and loses yardage back to the 16-yard line. Craig Travis III is the one to make the tackle official back at their own 16. A loss of 16 yards. The snap came, and Javante was not looking.
Yeah, but they had to get the snap off. The play clock was pretty much at 0.
18-7.
Need about 30 yards for the first down to the 4th 3-yard line.
Oh, yeah. Either way, it's third and near Cloquet. There is a long throw into the end zone, waiting for it, catching it, scoring the touchdown. Jamal Couch. Touchdown, Harbor Monsters, with 61 seconds to go. He was there. Come on, baby.
Yeah, he had him all the way. Said, screw it, Jamal's down there somewhere. He high-pointed that football, and they said head taps because that one was on your head, and you just got mossed.
Two-point try coming up. That's a 34-yard score. From the 10, Javante flushed out of the pocket, completes it to McAllister, to the 5, into the end zone for 2. The Mac attack. 1:01 remaining. Fourth quarter. Harbor Monsters 69, Lunkers 26. So that's 142 points they've scored on them in 2 weeks.
Yeah, that's
72 and 69. Make sure I did it right here.
Yeah, and just an unbelievable show of offense in this second half. In the fourth quarter alone,
141.
They've put up 24 points in the fourth quarter, and overall in the second half, they've held them to just 6 points, and they got 36 points of their own. So it's been pure domination in the second half by the Harbor Monsters.
Offense and defense. Where the defense, frankly, really carried that team in the first half. and scored quite a few points. 1:01 remaining. The throw. Key chases it into the end zone, and they will take it as a touchback at the 5-yard line. Was there fan interference as well?
We had fan interference, therefore we have a touchback.
Okay.
The ball will be placed at the 5-yard line.
Either way, it's at the 5.
Yeah, and that was a break, though, for the Lunkers because that ball was loose, and they were coming down for that football.
Yep. Wow. Well, get your tickets at DuluthMonsters.com. And Jenner, the chains are mandatory next Saturday night.
Absolutely.
We've got our Harbor Monster change we're wearing up here for good luck. From the 5, 1st and 10 Lunkers. Back, and the swing pass to the far side goes to Mackey. Mackey, he's got plenty of room to go. He's still on his feet. 25 to the Harbor Monster 20, down to the 20 to the 17-yard line. And finally brought down, and Mackey is hurt. Brought down by Sosa Maxwell, but Mackey is hurt.
Yeah, he was chased down from behind and landed right on that football with its, maybe it appeared his wrist as well.
All right, for our radio listeners in the Twin Ports, you're listening to WEBC 106.5 FM, 560 AM, the Northland Fan, and online at northlandfan.com. Wise Guys now with a 21-point lead. Well, you'll be able to go to Fan Club, FANCLB, and check out the stats of that game, along with the stats of our game, and a lot of coverage from Fan Club for Arena Mania 2 1 week from tonight here at the deck. And they are checking on Brandon Mackey, and I hope he's okay.
Such a dynamic player is making a strong case for league
Without
MVP.
a doubt.
And you can see the mutual respect of both teams just taking a knee and hoping everything is all right.
No. That's the banner from last year, a year ago. 2024 champions, and they're looking for another one a week from tonight, and likely against Hot Springs, and a chance to avenge their only home loss this year.
Yeah, way back in week 1.
Yeah, Harbor Monsters were 3-1 at home, and Mackey is up, and that's good. He's a tough customer, and a lot of respect for him. That man can play some football. Huh. Oh, that's right. He didn't know about the league. He was in his biochemical or biomedical engineering class.
Yeah.
Which automatically makes me really admire him. From the 19, it's 1st and 10. Pass, Key has it. He gets tackled immediately inside the 20-yard line. There on the pass, Sosa Maxwell on the tackle. And also over there was Quintavious Workman playing both ways tonight. Down to 10 seconds, folks. 9, 8, 7. Throw out of play. It stops the clock with 5.2 seconds remaining.
As this is happening, the Wise Guys are taking a knee in victory formation as they are up by 21 points.
Yeah. Getting up slowly is Chai Hill. Hot Springs 5-3, a game behind in the standings to the Harbor Monsters. Hot Springs 3-1 at home, about to be 4-1 at home, and 2-2 on the road. 5 seconds left. Tyler Kulka will get probably their last snap of the season. Throw to the end zone. Broken up.
It's Workman.
That was Quintavious Workman. Workman-like. The clock shows 3 zeros.
That is the end of the game.
It's over. Arena Mania 2, here we come. Hot Springs, a team that beat the Harbor Monsters 43-31 in the third week of the season. So there's double meaning in this for the Harbor Monsters. A second championship if they can get it, and revenge on the Hot Springs Wise Guys.
Well, yeah, the Harbor Monsters will remain undefeated here on their home turf in the playoffs, and they're now 1 win away from being the reigning champs and trying to go back-to-back in the second season here.
3-0 in the playoffs, looking to make it 4-0 next week. And big hug, Brent Labrie, the owner, for Tyler Kulka. And I tell you what, I tip my cap to that young man too.
Yeah, absolutely.
He fought all the way, every down since he joined this team.
Yeah, and he knocked off the Harbor Monsters back in Week 5 at their home, putting up 62 points against the Harbor Monsters, but a lot of work has been done by this defense since then.
You know, it's amazing. The top 4 teams in the league were all 3-1 at home this year. But the only team with a winning record out of those top 4, their initials are Harbor Monsters. They are 3-1 on the road this year. So it's all over, 69-26 here at the deck in Duluth. And yes, 1 game to go, and we'll set the stage for that after this final timeout on Duluth Harbor Monsters football.
I am so thankful for Dr. Schnell at Ortho. Run short distances.
My mind is set, my grind is set, my heart on ice cold. I'm only here to even the score. Whoa. My mind is set, my grind is set, my heart on ice cold. We're down right now, but did it before. Whoa. See from here we going up. Made the call, I shown up. Now the game is sewn up. Say my name is blown up. We up, 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 we up. See from here we go.
We don't take no L.
My mind is set, my grind is set, my heart on ice cold. I'm only here to even the score. Whoa. My mind is set, my grind is set, my heart on ice cold. We're down right now, but did it before. Whoa. See from here we going up. Made the call, I